Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I think we just went live on TikTok. Oh, how cute is that? Oh, that is so cute. YouTube has allowed to do different things to their stream location. The Great Columbus, Ohio. All right. I think we're golden on that. Let's see. We have a buy stop to the 1 minute blue line, all three indices, but it was the 30-second line I called. Yeah, it went up and hit it, and now it's another 30-second buy stop to the blue line, all indices. US 30's already passed. Looks like you're going to see SPX next, and then NQ. Now, let's see where we're at. I think all the emails went out. Yep, looks like it. Good morning to everybody on TikTok. Let me make sure we're live there, but I do believe we are. Yep, looks good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh man, am I tired. Hope you guys got more sleep than I did. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We are live on TikTok, kind of. I got to get this thing set and it isn't working. We're live on YouTube. Good morning to everybody on YouTube. The US 30-second buy stop has made money for you already. Morning, everybody. We will call you Mike. Sleep good, Mike? Can't get my little clicker thing to work. Dang on it. We already made a correct call on US 30 to the blue line, 30-second. It was sent out in an email. Looks like ES1 and SPX will be second to it, which means free money Monday. NAS 100 will be going to it next. There we go. Jeez, took 20,000 times. I don't get that thing. All right, yeah. So we are live on, triple check that, YouTube, Twitter, X, Facebook, another YouTube, and it looks like we got volume. Y'all hear me okay? Let's see. We have good mornings going, I'm sure. Yep. Morning, Sog. Sorry, Kev. What's wrong? Oh, the sleep? Yeah, I don't care. I don't get much sleep anyways. Did you hear the alarm go off in the morning? You didn't hear that upstairs? Oh my God, I left it on. This thing, when it was gold, and the gold alarm went off at like 3. Oh my! It was so loud. I was like, oh my god!
You heard it from down here.
Yeah, we heard it in there. Like it was next door to my. Oh my god! It's horrid. Good morning, Saw. You can throw up their messages up here too. Good morning, Globe. Mike Galinsky, my friend of 40 years, 45 years. Good morning, Tank Dog. Good morning, Barry Deutsch. Thanks for the free Signal US 30. You're welcome. SPX is going there. ES1 is going there. You'll see NQ1 and NAS get there also. I sent out the signal through email, and they already made. What if I over to US 30 over here, 32nd? I think it's somewhere around here where I sent it. So let's just say here to here. Yeah, only 50 pips through an email in seconds when the professionals take all day to get there. It was the easiest call ever. They're all easy. You'll see. And see, this is the US 30 already above its blue line right there. This is ES1 with a buy stop, green, right, green buy stop. So whether this hits the blue line or not, which by the way this already did too, is irrelevant. So I called it would have been down here. See, ES1, that's only going to be like a few pips, yeah, which is still, I think, 5, 6, 7 pips is nothing. Again, they're shooting for 10 for the day. But yeah, and it did it again here and here. So it did it on ES1, SPX1, and then there's this one's good also. The easiest one to trade is that one off of there to there. That's 25 pips for NAS. So if you add up 7 plus 25 plus 50 and 50, 25, and then 50 and 50. So the US 30 and YM1 are 1. So that's 100. This is 50. That's 150. And this is another 7 and 7. So it's 164. Take away some ins and outs. About 150 pips I made in that call. And that just is the first thing I did when I called it. This was this morning. Just like that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. On that one. Anyhow, sorry. Morning, Barry Deutsch, and you're welcome. Morning, Crash. Morning, Luke. I'm sure. I think, Luke, I have an email or two to answer you. Good morning, and Orlando, too. Good morning, Orlando Walters. Blessed morning to you. God bless each and every one of us, all of them hearing us. And our little live yesterday only got to 175 views so far. I was quite disappointed in that. But it'll grow. There'll be a few more watching it over and over. And I found out I can upload my own thumbnail now, which before you could never do. And then I found out that we can add us to a playlist, which before we can never do. Like if I knew that I was going to do training or something. YouTube's just improving. That's nice. That is Trunk Bay. I put it on there. Hopefully we'll be heading there soon. All right. Morning, Larry Cooper. There's another one that makes, a few $100s a day. He hasn't retired yet, but he's doing nice. D Nice also. D Nice, are you retired? Good morning, D Nice. I don't remember if D Nice. I think he was, then wasn't, then is. I don't know how D Nice has been doing. Good morning, Larry. God bless you too, sir. Good morning, Taraya Edwards. I see we were only at 1% women for our whole lives of doing YouTube for the first so long. And then we got it to pink's going to cross purple, purple's going to go up, pink and purple are going to go up to blue. You'll see the histogram bars rise. You'll see price action go past this orange line right here on ES1 and past it again on that one. And then it should go to the blue line or get close to it. Where was I? Yeah. Females. And we were up to 10% on YouTube, which is exceptionally good for us. So that was really good. But yeah. Good morning, Bob. How you been? What about Bob? I always say, what about Bob to him? This guy right here. So D Nice is retired. Wow. Damn it, D Nice. Now I got to add you back to the list. And then Bob Wooten, he's super nice fella. Everyone here is really good people. They help and help each other out in the Discord. So there's a good group of people we have right now. D Nice, you are retired? Well, son of a, well, you're gonna have to be added to the. Let me make sure we can publish the changes. Yep. Okay, now let's go over here to my only goal is to get you retired. Make a few $100s a week. Rocket, Larry, Harry. These two members were homeless. Billy and Sarah, Kevin, a lot were homeless. Let's go ahead and add. I'll just put D Nice up. His name matches him. I don't want, some people don't want it, their whole names and, told. Some people don't care. What's up, Blue Tide Acrylics? Good morning, Blue Tide Acrylics. Thank you for letting me post your name up there, D. Nice. Proud to have you to our ranks of retired people doing it full time. My little thing still tapping? No, saying little things. There we go. Okay, there we go. Good morning, Stacy Ochuzo. I try not to say last names. I slaughter people's names. You know that. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning, Blue Tide Acrylics. Jacob. He does all our neon signs that we have and our awards that we have. You should get an award, by the way. But yeah, he does all those and we mail those out. Thank you, Jacob, for doing all that for us. And this is his store right here. No. There. No. Yes, this is him. This is Blue Tide Acrylic Store. Everyone watching, please support. Move that up a little bit. He makes all kinds of cool signs and acrylic stuff. Changes his website around a little bit. Cute. Okay, cool. And then, of course, we have Kim, the Candle Envy Lady. Please visit her store. She makes safe candles that don't kill you, which you laugh at, but those candles you get at other stores, not so much safe. A soot-free, toxin-free, wax-free solution. And they're cute. And I think we made it here one time, do we not? There we are. She made a candle for us. Looks really good. See that? If you guys want a candle, you guys should go over there and do that. What's up? It's my time. It's now or never. I gotta turn that off to see. What's up, old school Mick? Well, here, we'll go over here and see who's on TikTok. We should have quite a few more on TikTok this morning. Good morning, little Joe. You're #1 on TikTok. Good morning, old school Mick. What's up, old school? You've been with me for 3.5 years. Good morning, Larry Cooper. Good morning, it's my time. Good morning, Chris Nadal. Pink Rose. Welcome, Pink Rose. I don't recognize you. That's a pretty name. I don't think we have anybody else up here. Scammers. 152. They were saying millions for years, and then they moved it to 152,000. One of our members has, anyone from Norway should use the regulated broker by Goroff. One of our members, this is a brokerage house, legal through all the, can you imagine what he had to jump through to get this? All the rigmarole you have to jump through, all the legalese and all that stuff. For 3 years, he was using my system, and for 3 years, he was consistently making money. And now he has his own Hero Markets, his own regulated brokerage house in Norway. That's cool. Of course, our own cool, look, I have not seen any of the babies in one of these things. What is going on around here? Yeah, safe to trade. We got 200 items, something like that, and they come in pink, and they come in, and then there's also white, so you can have your white logo. Where's my white logo at? Yeah, right there. And then you can get white logo, black logo. Yeah, really good quality, by the way. They charge a good bit, but it's extremely good. Where's my hat? Why didn't I bring my hat? I mean, it'll never go bad. It just, like, they don't shrink, they don't think. See all the women clothes. Anyway, so our little store. Remember, I'm just a lowly online, what am I? Influencer. So Bree and I are just online influencers. We know nothing. We see nothing. Making somebody laugh over here. We posted up some of the new live Kev Lives daily callouts right here from Kim the Candle Envy Lady. She writes down all my callouts. I don't know how she does this. And then on a consistent basis, and there they are. Everyone since November, nearly every day that I called out, since November of last year. And again, I asked Kim what my accuracy rate was, since she's the one that freaking types them in every day. And she said 100%. I'm like, whoa, that's pretty damn good. This is St. John's Beach, which is not that. I don't know why they call it Beach Break. St. John's. See, yeah, on this gorgeous beach at Trunk. Oh, so they're just using the term Beach Break. Yeah, this is Trunk Bay. And I use it to teach by, did I tell you this? I usually teach buy stops and sell stops. That's why it's here. So this is the fill in the gap one where it doesn't go all the way down, and this is a buy stop right here. If you can look back here, yeah. And one of my members said they see it like everywhere they look now. They see the buy stop, sell stops. They go, yep. And when we did that, so that was funny. And there's our little candle. How cool is that? CandleEnvy.com. Please support her. She's just a good person, good woman. And of course, our channel, which we ended up, yeah, we have over 1,000 views, but I don't think we have 5,000 subscribers yet. We're getting close. No, and look at our live. That is so cool. I get to pick out my own little thumbnail now. Huh. Live trading 6.2, Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, gold. I will help you get funded. Yep. Well, it just did. If those 50, so that was how many ticks? 150 pips I just said. US 30 hit its blue line again. Ricochet came back up again. So this is when that signal went out. So that 150, they would have had 1,000. It's from the, you always go in under below the orange line right here. We'll go over interest today. 104 pips now. It's up. 200 because that's YM1. 50 again because it'll be 50 now on NAS, 50 and 50. So that's 300 pips. Plus will be up 14. So that's about 30. So that's 250, 280 pips now since we've just been talking and you just scrolled down those little stairs and came over. Just saying. So yeah, it's just every day, same thing over and over. That's why it's not so hard. It's not like rocket scientists here. There it is. NQ1, NQ1, NAS, NQ1 all hit their 30-second blue line. You're welcome. We have ES1 hit its 30-second line. This is live when you were sitting here, by the way. Remember, SPX was going there. This was down here in red. See that? It went up to there. Touched the blue line. Touched the blue line. Did no one tell me that? Oh, SPX touched the blue line. Thank you, Barry Deutsch, for actually trading. Some of my people pay attention. Some I just ramble. What's up, Big? Black intelligent gentleman. Good morning, see you, sir. Good morning, Kirk Brown. Good morning, Jason Roby. Thank you, Barry Deutsch, for paying attention to what's going on. SPX hit its 30-second blue line. So there you go. And this little bit right here, just so we're clear, just even if you just wanted to go with this little thing right to here, that is something I can't read. Yeah, 30 pips just on the last movement on that one. And then the same, doop, 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 all up, all buy stops to the blue line. Nice and easy. Easy peasy. All right, where were we? We're going through my open tabs. Yep, open thing, your best training. Nope, Uno reverse. CST, sniper. Nope, not that one. Yep, if you want to get the system to make same calls that I do, my members do, and they get retired, go to safetytrade.com and click this one right here. You can learn about it. Make sure you always go to YouTube first. Go under my playlist and watch the playlists that are there, the best training videos. Never just buy the system. That is not, you do not want to waste your money. Make sure you understand what's going on. You watch at least 5-10 of my videos live, then come over here and then read about it. And then make sure you understand everything, and then you can purchase right here. Yeah, I never want anyone just purchasing. That's just silly. Oh, what did I do? Someone was here. Missed something. Yeah, I'll look at it later. All right. And then, of course, the rules. We have one of our new members retire. What the heck is that? When'd you retire, D-Nice? No, I'll just put down today. That way we don't have to worry about it. Publish edits. Boom. And this is that type form. I think I mentioned to you multiple times that when you change something here, it changes it on 1,000 people's forms. So they don't have to go into Google Docs or anything. All right. And then we'll go back to our little charts here. Buy stop again. US 30, you're going to see a 30-second buy. This is going to pink. Purple's going to, price is going to come down a little further. Pink's going to cross purple. Purple will come up. Pink and purple will come up to the blue line. And then hopefully we get the blue drop too, but it's not. This is a logo buy. This is a logo buy on 30-second. I don't teach them anymore because I could barely get them to understand green, green, and red, green, green. I just don't. That's just too much. Same for here. This is even better. This is US 30. Oh, it's the 15-second. That's why. US 30, 15-second. Pink will cross blue just like it did here, 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 and here. You'll see this hook. I don't know if you're going to see this go down to red. I don't think you're going to see it. You're going to see the green come up and touch the yellow, you're going to see price action go up over the orange. And see everything that's right here on the 15-second. If you go up to the weeklies, let's go over to cryptos. You go over to the weeklies, right? It's the exact same thing. Fill in the gap, pink cross purple, go up to the blue. This goes up, goes to the orange. See this right here on buy stop XRP weekly. XRP will be going back to 250. I know that's what it is because I said it 3 million times over the last 10 years. Okay, 3 years. That's not exaggerating. But yeah, in 1,000. So we're up to 2,100 videos. So for 2,000 times plus multiple times inside there, I've said this. So this is the 250. So this price action, see how this isn't there? It's going to fill in, go up, touch. It's going to go to that. The only difference is when this orange line is a far length away, the 15 seconds on an SPX might be 2 pips. But if this is an SPX buy on a weekly, that's 2,000 or 1,500 pips. So it's bigger. That's all. So yeah, this is it. XRP buy stop demo trade only.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
And that's going back to 250. It'll go back to 280, $3, and I'm calling XRP over $4, even though everybody else is saying, oh, it's fizzled out. No, it has not. It's just getting started. Same for your Ethereum. Ethereum is a higher one. It's going to take a little longer. Kiss a little longer. It's a 3-week monthly buy stop. Ethereum is a monthly buy stop. You can see the same fill in the gap right here, the space right here. And this is a logo buy. It means it started red, green, 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 red, green, green buy stop. And now it's just going to form it's off of its without going all the way down, like in the fill in the gap one. So and it's going to go back to this orange line, but this is the middle of a W, and this is the beginning of the W. So let me show you for this. Larry, you're going to love this call. This is what comes down, form the W up. It did its thing right here, and it's probably going to hook and come down right there. And it's going to hook and come back up. And that's Ethereum 1 month. You know how many months this is to take to form that remaining part. This has to go candle, candle. So it's going to come down like this on a candle, up like that, up like this, up like that, up like that, and up like that. It'll cross over the center. It always does. And the way you can really get good with this one and know this one is because this is exactly what it did over here on XRP. See this? See that same pattern? And not Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a little different. You have to go down to the daily, weekly to see that's the pattern there. But this is what it does. And it did the exact same. It's going to take a minute. If you see right here, right there, and here's your W right there. And look right here. It's so obvious on this. This is green means up, red means down, green means up, red means down, green means up. Red means down, green means up. I don't think we're going to get the fill in the gap. We're going to do a fill in the gap, so I can go straight down again. Then you can see this is an upward sloping M. This is the W. This is the bottom of the W the first time. This is the bottom of the W second time. This is higher than this, and this is higher than this. So this means this is going to go up past the center line. The same center line on the 15-second or anything will be the exact same thing. And that's what it looks like. And then you'll see this pink line down here do this. You'll see it already did do this right here. And that's your W's. Some people love to trade W's. This one place teaches W's and M's. I don't whatever, so I just show them on mine. And there's XRP. By the way, this was called out live. You can go back to these days on my lives. This was called out to here. All of this was called out to here, to that, because that's what you do. So that's now we're in the middle of this. It's going to go right back up to there. So that's where that is. Ethereum's just Ethereum that just kind of lags. And Bitcoin 90% of the time, 80% of the time leads. But we do have a new crypto edition only coming out where they will be able to get just crypto edition. And this will have XRP, Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum in it. So they'll be able to trade 1 second, 5 seconds. That's how it flows. 30-second is missing on NQ1. So let's go over to NQ1, 30-second, and see what's going on. Buy stop to the 30-second blue line. You're going to see this pink line cross. I told you it's blue. This filled in that gap already. It's going back up. You'll see this change to a green arrow. And that'll be a 30-second buy to there. Watch. It'll do it soon. I don't know when this expires. It'll go past there. And then, yep, there it is. See that change? There you go. And there, Mike's thinking right now is, how the hell does anyone play because long-term trading is what you need to do. Long-term trading is what needs to happen. You should be doing JEPQ. I'm not a financial advisor.
Demo trade only.
But you should be investing long-term in whatever stocks that are recommended. I go with 30-minute buys. You can't miss it. But you can play the market on the seconds as easily and as accurately as anything. So these are seconds, 30 seconds, 50 seconds, 1 second. Let's go down to 1 second, see what it looks like. And there you go. See, this right here is dropping. And this is what people crack me up. Oh, you called to buy and NQ1's dropping like a rock. First of all, we're trading 15-second and 30-second trades. If you're not happy with getting 10, 15, 20 pips, 5 pips out of NQ, you're in the wrong place. Just leave. And then this is a buy stop formula. The pinks cross the blue, the green, this will turn back to green, this will turn back up and go past the orange. There you go. See, it just did it. And you can be that accurate on a 1 second chart.
So about time to get in a second chart.
Well, that's if people are listening to what I just said a few seconds ago, they just heard it, right? So, just saying. And besides which, the 1 second just set up to 5 seconds, which set up to 15 seconds, which set up 30 seconds. So again, NQ1 is below. There it is again. See, it just popped over. Now there's a buy stop to the 30-second on here. Buy stop on the. These I'm just testing these. Hey, I didn't see any alerts go off. Keith, is Keith up? I don't think Keith's up. I retired again last Monday. Nice, D. Nice. Thank you, sir. Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Grant. We're already up to 34 yesterday. Remember, we hit about 20, 24. Yeah, it'll go. And it's still early. I'm surprised anybody's here. I don't know what people are doing. But yeah, so this is checking. These little color changes you see right here. It's just, see, look at it go up. This is 1 second correct calls. There isn't another. Anybody out there ever seen any other trader trade 1 second correct calls ever, let alone accurately? If anyone has, tell me the person's name. We'll contact them, have them on the show. No one trades 1 second. I was taught never to trade under 5 minutes as a scalp, regular day trader. Never to trade under 5 minutes because it doesn't make any sense. You can't make sense of it. Well, green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop.
Seems like your shorter terms a little more predictable.
Well, it's easy. The ones that are messier are these middle time frames, and they still work perfectly, but they're just a little messier. The ones that these dailies and weeklies, they can't miss. It's literally what the please include your the trade tracker. Literally what Keith codes the trade tracker on. It trades it on the weekly, 3 weekly, monthly, and 3 monthly. It is never missed. What that means is when you see the trade tracker in action, it's actually following. Well, we can do monthly. It's following the monthly pink line. So look at this. This is what's interesting. This is a monthly pink line low. You would have gotten in on the first 30-minute buy, which is why I'm in on US 30 on April the 30th, right? It hasn't even begin to hook up. It's a fill in the gap on the monthly, fill in the gap on the monthly. It's the logo red first, and then the fill in the gap. Pink line's low. So it trades. Look at this. Last time I did it was right here. See, it trades all the way up. Look at your price, and it's just doing it again right here. It hasn't gone up yet. So we're only about right here on that trade, and that's how much it went up more on ES1, SPX. So this monthly means that this shit can go. Well, I already called record highs. I'm getting on that retired list with Stacy. I hope you get on there soon, Stacy. This means that this can, I already called record highs, but in theory, this thing can go up that many pips again. And matter of fact, it should go up that many pips again, plus some, by the time this is done for all your markets. And this is monthly. Isn't that crazy? But you go up to this one right up here, I get like, no. And this is how far away you already are from your lines, right there to there. That's just warning again for everybody out there. ES1, SPX, NQ1, NAS 100, US 30, and YM are all overvalued. It's just my opinion. I told you when it had to fall back down here again. I mean, it's off the charts overvalued. I don't know what to tell you all. You guys trade however you want it, your grown ass adults, but I'm just saying that these are completely overvalued. So they should lock in profits, make sure as you move up, as this goes up on the monthly, that you're just controlling it. So, because if they got in properly, stop loss started underneath here, right? It should be above it right here, and they should just let it run. Then as this moves up like this, they should move their stop loss. Yeah, just but not close, because this thing will. I mean, on US 30, look at this one. This is a candle right here on a month.
I saw them all.
Look, this is a what 5,000 pips. And if you put a 30 pip stop loss, then you might as well just kiss your money goodbye, because it's going to be done in seconds. It's going to be like, up, and it still keeps going up 1,000 more pips. That's crazy. But yeah, we got a good buy on the monthly, which is still, I think, medium term. 3 week is the fill in the gap. You can see this right here. They're all, see how the pattern's all the same. These are all supposedly different symbols, which annoys the hell out of me. But yet every last one of them is the exact same on my charts. Wonder how that is. Oh, because it's manipulated again. Just saying. And this pattern repeats itself over and over again. There's your weekly. See the weekly. So this is a weekly, 3 weekly buy stop. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. So even if they only, and say the markets flip around completely, go the other direction, and they completely go down, your initial entry would have been, I'll teach you how to trade this. I have time. It's really early, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even around 8:15. Give me an alert, because I get to talk. And if there's news, is there any news today? By news, CPI, NFP, and FOMC, but FOMC is going to be in the afternoon. Is there any CPI or NFP? Okay, cool. So even if they only listen to this trade right here, that's 1,700 pips they would have made. Even if it flips around, goes the wrong direction on these kind of trades. Now on a 5 second or 1 second, and it flips and goes the other direction, they have to eat something. Yeah, it might only be a few pips, but on these kind of trades, it's just huge. And there's your buy stop. So this is a 3 weekly buy. Hasn't even started to come up again on any of the blue lines down here. Pink cross blue, pink cross blue, pink cross blue. That's our entry. US 30, this particular US 30 doesn't have enough history to show you that, but and then you'll see the blue rise, and that's your weekly line. Actually, what you're seeing over here, 3 weekly line right here. Yep, there's your pink line. So there you go. We looked at it right here. Let's see. Yeah, let's go here. Oh, Costco. Yeah. Let's go here. Let's go here and here and here and here and 3 weeks. Go to there. Go here to weekly. Okay, peeps. What kind of trade is on the right and what kind of trade is on the left? Anybody know? What is trade number 1 called? And what is trade number 2 called? Anybody know? 1 is a buy stop and 2 is a. Good morning, Brian Claus. What's up, Brian? I think there's been a few more people popping on the TikTok. Good morning, Little Joe, Old School Mick, Glow. What's up, Mike Galinsky? What's up, Larry Cooper? Larry, you know what trade number 2 is called on the left? Good morning, Ace Bullet. Good morning, Miss Tanya. It's my time. It's now or never. Anyone answer? YouTubers take forever to answer. It just takes forever. Fill in the gap is 2. Yes, Kirk Brown. Yay, Kirk. Yeah, we usually, well, we'll get to that later, but anyway, yep, perfect job. Thank you, sir. Martin Lewis. Yeah, buy stop on the right, Martin, fill in the gap on the left. And that is US 30 weekly. So you're probably, let me, here, this is how you trade the trade, just so we're all on the same page. This is it. So what they have to do is spot the trade. In order to spot the trade, with or without the sniper. This is with the sniper, without the sniper. Matter of fact, let me go over the ads real quick so they can see. All right. This is the snipers down here. You do not need a sniper. Let me take it away for a moment, and I'm going to show you how to trade with the sniper and without it and how to spot it. All right. So boop, boop. What you have is, let me this down a little bit so you can see that. Boop, here, that down. All right. Now, you spot your trade without the sniper by looking for the red BS detector to be against the full green BS detector, so the space. And what do I mean by space? I'm going to put those lines. You're going to see this red right here will fit into the space right there. And the space is the black area. I swear to God, I have to do this. The black area between the green and the yellow is a space, and this is the red that fits in there. I don't care if this is 1 minute, 15 seconds. Matter of fact, let me restart this conversation so people know where we're at with it. Let's see. This is how to trade 101. Any symbol, any time frame. Okay, so this is how to trade. Someone's asking me the thing. How to trade 101, any symbol, any time frames. Didn't spell it right. Gosh, worst spell on earth. Even a spell check. Time frame. Oop, there we go. Okay, if you ask me to co-host again, I'm kicking you out of here, whoever you are. I don't know who you are, but I'm not co-hosting with you. Just leave it. All right. NAS 100 weekly on the right, NAS 100 3-weekly on the left. How to spot the trade in the first place. And these are, by the way, these are weekly. Let's go back in time so you guys can see this, so you guys can laugh. Watch this. These are weeks, mind you. Let's be clear. These are weeks. There we go. Now, if you look at the weeks, you can see this weekly thing coming at you in slow motion. This right here. And we're replay mode. I love replay mode on the trading views. Actually good. This right here is this right here. This fills in the gap right here and right here. The space between the green and the yellow is a gap. This green, like I was calling out earlier, the green will go up and touch the yellow. This red will turn eventually back to green. Let me turn that off for a second. See what's going on. Oh, it's texting in my kitchen calls. That's fine. My bad. All right, so that's how to spot the trade. Another way for you to spot the trade is on the higher time frame. In our rules, it states that the orange line needs to stay to the left, right here, of the yellow, and in this case, the red. Our logo started down here, came up hooked, came over here, hooked again, and came up. That's the logo. I usually don't teach this, but I'm trying to show you. This is where the orange line is going to go below. Let me make that a little thinner. Orange line is going to go a little below like this. Hook and come back up. Price action is going to follow. This will be your price action following up here. This will turn back to green eventually and go up like that. And then it'll go past. Take profit 1 will be here for us. Take profit 2 will be here, and orange line here. Usually I go a lot slower, people. And that's your buy stop and how you spot it and see it. So again, this is weekly. There's 1 week, 2 week, 3 week. And again, it forms the space, the gap right here, here, and here, and it will continue probably to go down a little bit more right there. And then the red lines will get smaller, smaller, smaller. And then as it comes back up around, we're going to enter off the orange line right here as it hooks underneath. And that's pretty much a rule when we're dealing with the higher time frames. It has to. On faster time frames, sometimes it doesn't do that. Let's take a look. We're doing, oh yeah, we're way past it now. So you can enter in. So this is going to be the orange line right here. And then your confirmation will be the red against this big old green stuff right here, the histogram bars. And we're looking for it to go past the orange line here, and I prefer to do the one we're on, the weekly right here. Okay, and this is a buy stop. Yep, crash 1 is buy stop. Yep, Martin Lewis 2 is filling the gap. Yep, Martin Lewis 1's the buy stop. Yeah, good job, Crash. Good job, Kirk. Good job, Martin. Good job, Grant. Working on getting added to your retire list. Nice, Brian Klaus. Good job, Kirk. Again, excellent job, guys. I'm assuming they did good over there, too. Let me see. Turn that on. Sawat Dika. I don't know what that means, but welcome, Pink Rose. Welcome, It's My Time. Old School Mick. Thank you for the gifts. Good morning, Miami Rocks. Welcome. I didn't see you join. Little Joe, good morning. All right, you guys are all cool. All right. There we go. All right. So this is how to spot the trade to enter the trade. Now, if you happen to have the sniper is $250 a month. It's worth its weight. You should sell your car, get a used car, and then buy the sniper. That's how accurate it is, and you really should have it. The way you know you're in the right trade if you have the sniper is pink line coming down on the higher time frame matches the blue line. This is one of those things. This fill in the gap right here, this missing puzzle piece, I did not know was going to occur when I created the program, but it happens on every proper trade. Pink line coming down is the lower time frame blue line. So now you know you're on the right exact trade because the blue line matches the pink line. You're about to see the pink and purple cross the blue and come up. So this is all past history. We'll see if I'm correct on this. We're going to enter off this orange line right here. And this is your entry. So when you come over to here, this will be our entry line, which I'm going to have to probably pull early. This is your entry, and this is called a buy stop. A buy stop is a future pending order. You never do market orders because market orders get your ass handed to you and will keep going down, and you better be prepared to hold. But you entry right here off the orange line. You'll see the red and thing will go behind it. So I'm going to go ahead and do an entry right now, even though we're not touching because it'll just burst up and go past it anyways. All right, we're in our trade. You guys can watch to see how the trade goes right here. And then, yeah, looks good to me on everything. We're going to go forward 1 week at a time. Down $506,000. Down 57. Don't worry about the money. We're just worried about is the trade correct entry or not. Let's put this right here. Right there. Let's go forward again. Okay. Now, it still didn't touch. We can wait. I'm going to re-enter again when it actually touches. I think, yeah, we're on the orange line now, so we can go ahead and enter the trade again. Right there. We're going to go in again. We are NAS 100 on the right, 1 weekly on the left, NAS 100 3 weekly. Now we're in the trade, and we could also enter again. I'm going to show you another entry real quick. Right here. When pink crosses the blue on the sniper, you can do your entry also. 99% of the time when this happens, you're going to see the previous low is the lowest it's going to be. So now that we have the pink crossing the blue, we can go ahead and tell you where the stop loss goes. It's always on the pivot point where it crosses, which would have been right here. So your stop loss would be below that down here, and this is your stop loss where you set this in. It doesn't stop losses per se. It stops you from losing your whole full account if you're lucky, because they fulfill institutional orders first. So what they do is let us little loser people out there, retail traders, they do not fulfill our stop losses when there's a big news day or anything. They always fulfill institutional orders first, which means Vanguard, Blackguard gets preferential treatment, which isn't really legal, but whatever. It's supposed to be first come, first serve, but it is not that at all, anytime ever. But if you have like $1,000 account, you put a stop loss in, you shouldn't lose 1,000. It should stop you at a couple hundred, maybe. They won't honor this. It shoots right through it. I swear to God, I've seen it hundreds of times. It's just a scam, but whatever. The stop loss entry again off the orange line right here. I'm going to raise this up again over there. And now we're in the trade. Come hell or high water, you never move your stop loss. If it comes down and taps this out, that's the way it is. You eat your loss. If it goes up, we're going to show you the take. I'm going to show you take profits right now. In this particular case, take profit one is off the yellow line right here. This is called TP1. You can open up 3 or 4 trades if you want, but remember,
demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Take profit 2 is off the orange line as always. This is my favorite take profit. It hits it 99.9% of the time. Third take profit is above your previous high. This is take profit 3. And then, of course, you have runners. You leave open the runners, which is like compound interest. You let your runners run, it just keeps compounding, keeps going up. All right, so now we're in our trade. You guys can see the actual, if I move it over a little bit, you guys can see the actual layout for the buy, how to get in it, where to get in it, where to put your stop loss, where to put your take profits, and where to let your runner run. We're only using the higher time frame over here to prove, to give us the basis of where we're going to make sure this is the correct trade we're in. We can see the pink line is now low enough. It's under 10. You can see that the blue line is low enough and that the pink line is crossing it. You can see, and again, these will all turn to, this will turn to smaller red. And then this will turn to a green like that. It'll go up. This line will cross like this, and eventually you're going to see this hook and come up like that. Eventually, you're going to see this thing hook and come back up. This is going to take forever. I mean, this is basically a month. So the last time it did it, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months for this to go. Just so you're clear, close to 9 months, but 27 weeks, whatever. It's a long time. All right, so we're going to play this out now. Let me go ahead and remove that stuff. Pop goes the weasel. And there you go. It doesn't matter how much money it is, although people love saying that. It doesn't matter how much money you made. What matters was my win rate 100% on 3 different entrances. 100% win rate. Doop, 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 doop. And that's all that matters. And there you go. Your hard work shows in US Tech Index bar replay. Boop. That's it. I usually take a lot more time showing that, and I zoom in, but we're busy. I'll do a few things. All right. So that was your playback on NAS 100. NQ1 is the exact same thing. NQ1, that is your funded traded futures accounts that people love to do. They don't understand it's the exact same thing. Henceforth, why I have all of these right here showing that all of the exact. So they can't. Oh well, ES1 is different than SPX. No, it's not. Oh, NQ1 is different than NAS 100 than SPX. No, it's not. ES1, SPX, NQ1, NAS, and US 30 on higher time frames, daily above, are always the exact same charts. Ain't nothing different about any of them. Well, look, this one's this. Nope, same patterns, same exact pattern here, fill in the gap, as it is here, as it is here, as it is here, as it is here. They're all the same. That's it. No arguments, no possibility of denials. You can see the fill in the gap, your pink line low, purple line. Now, some don't have the blue line, but that's only because there's not enough history on these particular symbols. Same price action. Yep. So, yeah, what they get. All right. Does anybody have any questions over any of that? Yes or no? I don't know why that didn't fall. 1 minute blue lines are all hit. Probably someone yelled at me for that. One big morning. Good morning, Tony Villaboza, Anthony. Hey, Anthony, are you retired too? I think Anthony's retired, aren't you? Are you making a few hundred blue line hit all into CC Kirk Brown? Thank you, Kirk, for paying attention. So the 1 minute that was called on the first thing, let's go over here. Let me see. Yeah, they're all past their 1 minute. Are they on their 3 minute? Buy stop to the 3 minute blue line, all indices. Towards it anyways. Let me see. I don't know what these little sell stops are doing on here. 15 minute. 10 minute, 15 minute sell stop, all indices. I never trade a sell on any of these indices. We're in a permanent buy. Let me see one thing before I make that session close. 4 hour, 5 hour, 5 hour, 7 hour, 5 hour buy stop. 5 hour buy stop. Okay, so here we go. So everyone's clear on everything and no misunderstandings. This is exactly what we call. This is US 30, SPX, NAS, NQ1, YM1, ES1. It's in the game. Completed, called live, all to 1 minute blue lines. Next to towards, I use 2 and towards 3 minute blue lines. I don't know if we're, oh shit, damn, I'm way off that, aren't I? Towards 3 minute blue lines. Then 10 minute, 15 minute sell stops. I would never play I can spell right. Play. Not good. Never go against the grain. Then 5-hour buy stops. Absolutely. So for sure would take demo only. And then daily sells, don't touch. Then weekly buy stops, which you're in, and best ever. And I've been calling it as it's been going anyway, so they know how to get into that. But anyway, so you can't play against the grain, so do not take any of these sells. Again, our little freaking 8-year-olds and 12-year-olds understand this concept. The children and grandchildren of LD understand that you do not take a trade against the flow of the river. If the 6-month, weekly, monthly are buys, you don't do the sells. So I've already increased your chance of winning by 50%, or is that 100%? I never understood the math on that. If you cannot do a sell, you cannot lose. So if you only do a buy, you have the probability of winning of 99.9%. So then I just stopped you from taking any sells. I don't know what that means exactly, but it's a good thing. Trust me. It's at least a 50% buy. So right now we're playing these quick little buy stops to these 3-minute blue lines like you've already gone up against as we just talked. There's a new 3-minute candle. They're all higher. Oh, right there. Yeah, so that's that. And then, then the sells, we never do a sell. There is a 10-minute sell stop to the 15-minute. Don't like it at all. And then, of course, you go up here to these 5 hours and you can see green, 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 red, green, green. And I don't know, have you seen our little video? Let me see. Where's my video at? Where's my video? Dang on. Here it is. As always, this is our video. We had this made up for the kids more or less, but I'm using it for adults. This is the same thing as you see on the charts, and I'll go over it with you. That is a swimmer trying to go to the bottom. He's trying to get the gold coin down there. And then you had the 3 green indicators, 3 green people pushing up. They hooked him. He went up. Let me go ahead and show you this, how it works on the thing. It's so cute. Isn't it cute? So you bring this over here. You come over to here. Let's see if we can use this faster. Oopsie. Grab the wrong thing. Let's see. There. All right. So over here, you have green, 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 red, green, 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 buy stop, up it goes. This animation is the equivalent, and I usually ask if someone's new here. We'll use Ace Bullet. This is Ace Bullet. You're going to see him pop on. Okay, Ace Bullet is in the red swim trunks. Oh, maybe. I can get my thing right. Sorry about that. Let's go back in time. There we go. All right. So Ace Bullet is the equivalent of being in the red swim trunks. Right here. This is the red right here. Let me zoom in a little bit. This is the red right here. Matches his swim trunks. Below Ace Bullet, you're going to see 3 people with green swim trunks come up. Boop, 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 like that. You're going to see 3 indicators, green, 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 matching here to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. So that's green, 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 red. That's your red. And then as this animation goes on, you're going to see the 3 little hooks come down, which has got to hurt. And Ace Bullet's getting hooked. And there's 3 more green swim trunks up here, 1, 2, 3 above him. There he is trying to go down. Let's show you real quick. Trying to go down. Boop. And then you have, nope, we don't want that red. We want to make sure that one's green. And then you have real direction bar, 1 green, 2 green, 3 green, pushing up. Above him, he has 2 more green indicators, and even the candles are green. So he has 3 more of these little indicators above him pulling up. This is equivalent of Ace Bullet trying to go down. This is almost as Tony. Oh, cool. And this is Tony Villaboza pushing up. This is Filio pushing. Good morning, Filio, pushing up. This is Kirk Brown pushing up. This is Big Daddy pulling up, Crash pulling up, and Martin Lewis pulling up. Good morning, Martin. Pulling up. So we have three people pulling up, hooking him with a shepherd's crane and pulling him up. You have three people pushing him up. You have three indicators pulling the trade up. And normally when this starts to go down like this, 93% of all traders fall for the BS and they actually get suckered into thinking it's a sell. We do not. We know this is a buy stop and the trade goes up. So he was trying to go down as a nice person, but he pissed off a few people and all of a sudden he gets pulled to the top. We'll watch it one last time. Morning, everybody. This is a buy stop with my system. It's as easy as child's play. Little child, see, there's a little gold coin worth $3,000 an ounce. I dive down too. Red down, three up, three up. Red's trying to go down. We knew the trade wasn't going to go down. With 99% certainty, this is a high probability trade. The three above pulled up, pushed up. He goes up. Trade couldn't go down. And of course, it doesn't go down. And that is what you're currently looking at for the 5-hour buy stop. Calling out take profits. I was trying not to do this morning, but we'll put in some things. 42,321 for US 30. NAS 21,478. SPX 5,927. ES1 5,941.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Normally, you'd be hearing me put in all these little alarms, but they're so loud. I don't want to even risk Bree waking up or, you guys waking up. But I would normally you'd be hearing these cha-chings all morning when those were going to the 5 second, 10 second. You'd be hearing cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. And it makes it much more exciting because you can hear all these noises. But I refuse to do it now. I'm not doing that. So, all right, what do we got? 5 second buy. Oh, look, see, this is how good this shit is. I'm looking at the 5 second NQ. Buy, stop, 5 seconds. See, it reads the chart just like I do. Right there. Okay, let me put this back again. And again, at home, I usually have this pulled back further so they can see the screen, whole screen. Morning, Filio. What's up, Filio? What's up, buddy? All right. Does anybody have any questions over all of that? Good. Anybody have any questions over a buy stop? Sell stop's just an inverse relationship. No big deal. See, now it broke. So now it's a 10 second NAS. We should go to NAS and see if it's true, which it is, but I tested everything. Yep. Green, red. Pink crossed the blue. This turned back to green. It'll go past the orange. See, I could put an alert here and stuff, but I swear to God, I forgot to lower it last night. Jesus, woke me up out of a sound sleep. Maybe put it like a 7 or something. Maybe that might be too loud. I don't know. Your TV is loud as heck. I mean, super loud. NQ1, same thing. I'll just put it right here. SPX will be following. Oh, SPX is ahead. Look at little SPX go. Really? 1 second. Yep. 1 second buy stop for SPX. And I don't know if we flipped. Is John here? Who's on this morning? Have we did the overnight reversal trade yet on any of these? Have they all hooked down yet? Because they might be hooking down to go to the 1 second. We'll have to watch that. These might be turning red. I don't know if we've done that or not. If we have, we'll have to go back. Oh shoot, I haven't looked at gold. All right. Questions. Nope. Up to 45 people over there. Up to 10 or 55. We probably have another 10 or so on the other X's and all that stuff, Twitters and Twitches. So I'm probably about 65 people right now watching. Yeah, let me go over. Hold on, I didn't call out gold yet and stuff. We'll come back to this. All right, let's go to. All right, I'm going to call out gold next. Gold's so easy. God, it's the easiest thing ever made. Let's see on the sniper rifle what gold is doing. It'll fill in right here. All buys. Ain't nothing to call on gold. Gold, we're waiting for the weekly reset. for the pink line to come down. By the way, Uganda came out with like triple the gold supply ever made, and it's still. You have an alert? ES1 is ES1 and see what happened. Yeah, yep. That was 1 second buy stop. Went right up to this orange line. It's going to go up to there next. Yep, nice. Let me see if SPX. Yep, SPX2. There you go. Back to gold. Gold. We're waiting for this pink line to hook, come down. We're going to take any. Let me see if there's a 30-minute buy. Close enough. And we just missed the one to the thing. Or was it back here? Interesting. Buy. Yeah, these are the ones I was calling you the other day. Buy stops. This would have been your golden buy. This right here was your first buy. The blue line was the pink line was low enough. You'd have got into gold at 3,218, and wherever we're at now, 3,218, over $130 an ounce on gold up. But if you're stubborn like a mule like me, you guys would be holding on to the weekly. And my trade in is this white line. Oh, I might trade this morning. We'll see. This is my gold trade down here. On 113, it was a buy of 1.0 gold, and that this price stop loss is above that, which means this is a take profit. And then 695 ounces up, up right now. Incredible amount, by the way. Gold traders settle for 2 to 3 ounces if they can get that in a week or two. They're happy. This is 695 ounces since the beginning of the year when I got in. I'm going to stay in the trade because you knew it was going to come up, hook, come back down again. It repeated itself 2 Januaries ago and last, and then current January, and then now we're into this one. All called out. I said this pink line was going to come down. I said it was going to consolidate like it is. It'll hook, and it'll come back up again. You'll see the gap come in. You'll see the green hook back down below the yellow, just like it did here. And it's actually here too. You just can't see it. It is here too. I can zoom that in. See that? See that? So there's a space there, and there is a space there, and that's your space. So if you combine this with your daily gold, yeah, see fill in the gap. I think this is a 12-hour. Yep, and there's your 12-hour buy stop right there. So green, 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 red like the animation. Green, green, buy stop. It went past the previous yellow and orange, which it did, and it called out live. And it's going to go past the previous high, which was 3,500. I think it hit. Yeah, it's going to go past that, which is absolutely insane for gold. And then just pink across the blue and we'll come back up again. Snipers actually is absolutely essential. I would if I had one indicator to trade with out of the rest of my life, I could use a sniper by itself and trade. That's how important this is. Every signal that we send out, and yes, we have a signal room, and yes, you can get that separate. Feel free. The signal room's right here. These first 2 rooms. This room, when I checked it last, was this is now this one is 15-0, 100% win rate, 0 losses. And this room right here was 85-0 with 0 losses. I haven't checked it in a long time. It's probably another 15, another 85. But they were 100-0, 0 losses. All I can report on, I'm not saying past doesn't equals future. I'm just saying those are the trades. When you see these trades are strictly based on the pink line of the sniper. 30 minutes, 3 months. So for instance, if we go back here, let's see, we'll go back to the very first one here. Let's go up. If you go up to the very first trade that was called, it was a US 30-minute weekly pink line, weekly one. This is a 30-minute. This is your entry on 1/16 at 1930. So we tell you the exact time to do your demo trade only. It's a market order. We tell you what to do. Demo trade at market order execution. Legal disclaimer. We don't know shit. You shouldn't listen to anything I say. Come over to here. Oops, we have another buy. What is this? SPX crossing. See? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Huh? Who knew, Tara? Oh, it went up past this previous order. It's a little ugly. It's technically green, 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 red, and there you are. NAS crossing as called out, NQ1. You see NQ1 crossing as called out. Yep, NQ1, NAS crossing as. But see, when they do these sells, they sucker everybody in. 93% of all traders would take this trade as a sell. But not with the system, baby. We see through that BS. That's why it's called the BS detector. There's your YM. Look at this. Also a 10-second buy. Look at US 30. 10-second buy, and this is your little tiny little itty bitty green to red, green, red, green. This is a little W down here. It's so cute, and then you put it in. See, it didn't really go below the. I'm kind of strict with that. I really am, but kind of didn't go below. But your entry would have been on the orange line, either here or here. And while some of those don't look like big trades, again, you can clearly see you entered in here and went to here, 7 pips, and here is 15. Take a pip or two out for your in and out. 13 pips in a day trader gets 63% of their professional quote unquote. I don't even say they're professional anymore. They suck. 63% of their trades right, and they shoot for 10 pips. This trade right here off the 10-second buy is 23 pips up. Just saying. So that is what that is. Back to where we were. Where were we? Over here, over here, over here. We're looking at gold. Trying to get into gold. Can't do it. We need to pull back on gold. It's a 12 hours a daily. Oh, that's what I was looking at. Was this right here. First time signal on US 30 was on January 16th. So let's go back to January 16th. It's all fun. Let's go over to US 30. Let's go way up in time, maybe like a 4 hour. I don't know if we can get it back there or not. Let's see. 4 hour. It's going to be way longer than that. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me see. 12 hour. 13th. There you go. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's perfect trade. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's perfect. It's trading like I set the rules up for keep the code. This is when the call out is. So you'd have got in here and you'd have went up here. You'd have made roughly 2,700 pips on that first call out. So if you'd have put a 0.01 lot size in US 30, you'd have made 2,700. Oh, this is right. This is a $2,700 up, and it only drew down $16. We track it with the trade tracker. It only went down $16, and you would have made 2,700. I'm going to say that's a fair return. And then you come down to the next one over and over again. There's a SPX buy that made hundreds and hundreds of pips. There's a Hilton. Let's see what Hilton did. Interesting with Hilton. What was this call? 127 Hilton. Really? I don't even have Hilton. I used to watch Hilton. I don't watch Hilton anymore. Let's see. I think it went up enough and did what I wanted to do. 127. Where the hell is 127? Oh, must have been right in there. We need to short that down. Where the hell was the end? 127 here? What's this about? Hold on a second. It's a buy 30-minute one weekly. When we go to the weekly, hold on, because that does not look right at all. Probably why I quit watching it. Weekly. Pink line just rose. Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. So 127 would have been a loss. Now we're gonna have to go down deeper. Hold on 1 second, guys. Just backwards. We might have to open 2 charts. It's, oh my goodness gracious. Hold on one more second. We're getting there. I want to make sure on the accuracy of what happened. What time in was that time? By Hilton. 127 at 1900. Whoa, what? Hold on. This is it. 127 at 1900. Oh shit. Hold on. 1900. Well, how? What's 127? Was that like a Sunday or something? Because 127, there isn't a 1900. It has to be an off trading time, which how the hell did it call that? A Monday. So it wasn't a Sunday. 127. TradingView does come up with gap times. Look at that bullshit. There's 12. Well, how in the world? Yeah, it goes from it goes to 1800. 28th, the 28th, it jumps a day. Why would it be missing time? All right, let's see time in. So we don't have a 1900. Let me see. Maybe we can go down to a 10-minute. It'll show it. Sorry, peeps. Bear with me. I'm stubborn. I got to know if this trade was successful or not. It wasn't. We got to figure out why. But it looks like it did go up. But we don't know the bottom. Nope. It literally flips. Am I on Athens? UTC plus 3. This is plus 3. Yeah, UST plus 3. I'll have to ask Keith technically on this, but I don't know. I mean, it might have been down here it called it, or it might have been here. 86.32. It came up and touched the blue line. You'd have made $8 a share, which I think is shitty, but probably okay in the real world. So $8 a share. But let me see something. Okay, so it would have been a profitable trade. You would have had a drawdown of 86 to $4, $3 a share. I don't know if that's any good or not, but somewhere around there. But it might have caught the very bottom. I don't know where the 1900 is, what it's calling it. Yeah, it is absolutely calling that, right? Yeah, 127 at 1900, the 25th, off the 30-minute weekly. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here's another thing we can do. Let's go over to Hilton. Yeah, this is where people get a little bored with me because I go into, I don't care. I do what I got to do and I'm doing it. So we're going to go over to here and let's see what it looked like on the 30-minute. Oh, am I on the wrong symbol? Is this Hilton? Who is it? Oh, I think, oh, let me see.
Oh, you're on some metal.
Yeah, oh my God. I'm over here having a heart attack that we called the wrong trade. I'm not even on the right symbol. Oh my God, see how tired I am? Yeah, this will be better. All right, well, let's screw that anyways. Let's go up here anyway so I can see both of them. Because this is, my God, I thought I was wrong. I thought I was telling people wrong that we were there. Oh my God, I was having a heart attack on that. So it's Hilton, this one, worldwide. I have Hilton. Where is it at? It might be in my other list. Yeah, I might be able to list them. I'll just do it this way. Let's go over here. Oh my God, Terrence, I have a freaking heart attack. All right, let's go back to there. All right, let's go over. It was off the weekly and it was off the 30-minute. January 17th. Let's see. We have to go back a ways. All right, May. Is this there? Wait, what? Oh, it's third. That's why. Hold on. January. Oh, I already have it marked. Can I go back that far though? I don't know if it has that much history for me to go back. Oh, it's not timed in with the let's do this again. Oops. We want to do 5. Now let's see if we can go back that far. All right. This is your time in. 127. It wasn't the 27th though. It was the 27th. My bad. My bad. Okay. Oh yeah, that was hugely successful. Thank God. So what? I was over here going, what the fuck? 247 to yeah. Okay, so that went up. Oh yeah, and it kept going up. All right. So now let's see the pink line go up on this. What did it do? Yep. Okay, so it went up right. Okay, so this is your entry the first time right here. Yeah, you can see that. So 247, it went up to 276 to 277, $30 a share. Okay, pretty good. And then it came back down, formed the week. So this is the W. This is what it did. We were on the first leg. This is your W. Pop, pink cross. This is your buy stop, right? Okay, thank God. And this is your orange line going below. All right. So orange below. Now your entry would have been here, 225 to 260, $35 a share, plus the additional whatever, $30 up there. So that's how he'll. Well, thank God. Okay, let me see if we can see our bottom here. While we're at this, we might as well see if there's a buy stop at the peak here. Yep, there it is. Buy stop to the blue line. This is called the golden buy stop. When you see at the very bottom, to catch a falling knife in some of your guys' term, when this occurs right here, your pink line is lowest, and there's a buy stop on the 30-minute. I don't know if you guys can see that. Pink cross the blue, green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop to the blue line. This is the trade that is called out in the first time. So it probably called Hilton again then later. And then, yeah, and then this would be your first time in on the actual second trade that it called. So this would have been your entry here, which would have been in at 224. Where did I say you'd entered at? 224. That's pretty exact. So yeah, so it's trading. This is perfect. So this is how you know the absolute bottom of any trade. When you have your weekly pink line low, and then actually across, but the pink line's low, and then you have your 30-minute buy stop to the blue line. This is the golden one. This is the one that isn't going to. This is going to that blue line no matter what. And whether it's Hilton or whoever, Bitcoin, or whoever, it depends. US 30, that would have been a lot on US 30. But this trade always happens. This is what's going to. You're going to see the green, 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 red. If you do, it's going to go to that blue line, and that is your ultimate bottom of that trade. And you can see it was actually called out correctly. That is all, and it would have been the same on this one too, by the way. So if we go back here, let's see where we would have saw that one, same trade. Buy stop to the blue line would have been here. So your ultimate bottom of this trade would have been here. We can mark it again and see where that would have showed up on our charts. Yep, and there's your ultimate bottom. So there it is. So you can pick the ultimate bottom and see the ultimate bottom of trade when you do your 30-minute buy stop. Write that down. This is a golden nugget. Thank God. Good morning, Ace Bullet. Good morning, Little Joe. A good golden hint for you guys. You want to see the ultimate bottom of any trade, of any symbol, of anything you're looking at. When it's higher time frames, when it's a weekly or a monthly or a 3-month or a 6-month trade, especially 3 months, the ultimate bottom is when you have a 30-minute buy stop to the blue line. And then you can see that you're actually at the bottom. So you hit the bottom here, and we hit the bottom here. So you're going to never go below that trade, that number right there. And it doesn't matter what tune we're looking at. It's going to always catch it. So if we go to, let's go to a 3-month. We can just do J and J, I guess. Let's see if there's previous 3 months or not. Yeah, right here. We'll go back. I don't know if we can go back that far. Maybe. I'm going to be nice. Oh, this is my first call out. When was this? Yeah, January. It's not even my first. December 30th. So this is my first call out at 141 where I called J&J to go up. Let me see if there's a buy to the blue line. Here it is. So this is your first buy stop to the blue line. I was a little early because just me, but this is your buy stop to the blue. See, I went straight to the blue line. This is your ultimate bottom on that particular trade. Yep, and it's never to go below that again, and it did not. And then you hooked. Then we pulled again on the pink line down. You see how the pink line topped right here. Then it came back down again. Now we're at the bottom again. So let's see where we're at over here currently. Probably already had it. Yep, buys up to blue line. Nope. Yep. Well, that's a mess. Nope. I don't like any of these. These wouldn't have triggered. This one might have triggered. Let's see. This one would not have triggered. Would not have triggered. This one would have triggered to the blue line, and it did. Yeah. J&J. Buy stop. Take profit 156. 160. 170. J&J. Let me see something. Let me go to a higher time. See how they robbed my. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. And that pulled out. There. Yeah, there you go. 170. My first ever demo call. Buy stop 1229.25 at 143 to them, to the regulars. J&J buy stop 186. J&J buy stop to 200. I'm calling that over the top of 200. J&J will go there.
I am not a financial advisor.
While we're on it, we need gold to pull back. I've already called out Ethereum, XRP. We've already been trading successfully, demo trading US 30, YM1, NAS, NQ1, SPX, ES1. Gold, you have to wait for the pullback, nothing to call. Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum have already been called out. Nike, oh, gorgeous. Nike is a 3-month buy, and by the way, Nike is also a 3-month, 6-month fill in the gap buy, and Nike is also all the way down. This is unusual. This is great. A 12-month buy. The last time Nike was a 12-month buy was back here at $2, $2, $3, $4, something like that. So at any rate, Nike, don't care how many child labor things. I should say that. But Nike is a strong buy, followed on the way down. How do we know if Nike is going to be correct? Let's do that again so you guys can see this. Run a 3-month, 3-month buy. We're going to go down to the 30-minute, and we're going to wait for Nike to show us a 30-minute buy stop to the blue line, preferably. It doesn't have to be. So Nike right now is not. There was a buy stop here, but that's not to the blue line. We have to wait. So Nike is not down low enough yet to do the initial buy. You can follow it down, maybe jump in around 70 if you want. Let me just do this. Take profit for Nike 1, $80. Take profit 2, $85. Take profit 3, $90, $95. 100, 110, 120. Nike will hit 120 again. That is not a if, that's a matter of when that occurs. And then Nike will go above 180, and that is Nike. You can play any 30-minute buy stop on Nike all the way up until the 3-month pink line goes all the way to the top. And that means Nike is going to do like it did last time. Boy, it's going to take 2017. It's going to take the next 2 to 3 years for Nike to go up, but you can take 30-minute buy stops the entire time. Have fun. That's a free one for me to
Trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Good morning, John Parker. What's up, John? I did Hilton Options twice. Yum, said Kirk Brown. Nice. Good morning, Wishing, Praying. I love the name. Good morning, Lachey. Good morning, Luke. Oh, gotta get rid of that thing. Let's try to get free viewers, whatever that is. We delete that. Kirk Brown, the only one paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing, is the YM 3-minute blue line hit. All right, let's go back to the 3-minute blue lines and see what we see. YM. Oh, that's the one chart I don't have open right now. Hold on. Back over here. The 3-minute buy stops on US 30 are in huge money. You still have huge money. It's a ricochet. It's going to go right back up. You're going to hear it again go off here. You're going to hear this go pop. US 30 back to the blue line on the 3-minute. 40,000. Pick a number. 148 is the buy. Whatever. I don't care. But the more important one is you have it looks like SPX and ES1 is going to be second place. That's really good for them. They never get second. It looks like you have shit tons of time to make money on any buy stop you can find from 1 second, 5 second, 10 second, 50 second, 30 second, 1 minute to the 3-minute blue line, and at least towards the NAS 3-minute blue line. You're already in the first take profit right here. This will be second right there. Take profit NAS demo trade only 21,248. Then we'll hear this one go up. They're going to pull it down a little bit before market open, and they'll jack rocket this thing to the roof probably at market open. NQ1, same thing. You won't have any drawdown. 21,277, 21,312, 21,340. Remember, you can play it to the exact blue line. I always call it a little before the blue line. That's a little heads up. Price action fill in the gap. So this is actually going to be like a 30-second or 1-minute buy stop. Let's see. Yep, 1-minute buy stops on these. Green, 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 red, green, green buy stop. You see price action go above the yellow, then above the orange, and above the previous high. Same for here. This is the fill in the gap one. So we have to go down to the 30-second to see this buy right here. There it is. Green, 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 red buy stop. All of these we can just plop in our little take profits here. And I'm assuming the only person I should, Kirk, if you can tell me when these little 30-second ones hit this, if sometimes alerts don't go off. I don't understand that. And one time, I got to be honest, I had over 2,000 manual alerts and it stopped me. It said, you reached your max for alerts. I was like, God dang. And it did. It wouldn't let me do anymore. Okay, so there you go. So you have US 30's already hit its 3-minute blue line. NAS hasn't, NQ1 hasn't, SPX 500 hasn't, ES1 is in the game hasn't. So there's your hints, obvious hints, okay?
Trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
All right, so let's go back to that 3 minutes. See. Yep, we got plenty of time. So whether the SPX hits its blue line or gets close to it, irrelevant, they make money. NQ1, they make money. NAS, they make money. Now this US 31 is a shit ton of money we called out. US is just, I mean, this would be a lower, but it would run up there. Yeah, that's 70, 80 pips just off that trade. Off of a little 3-minute. It's going to keep going. These are all flipping. And you can go down to like the 10 seconds and we can trade these ones and start seeing them. But I'm not done. I got to go over my other. I like done through my little list. See, the problem was I wasn't running through the list because I was only getting on like at 9:15 in the morning every morning. I didn't have time to go through anything. But now we do, baby. Target. All right, let's see. Target, 3-month. Gorgeous. 3-month target, buy stop. You'll see the pink across the purple like it did here. The last time it did that, 2017, and it wrote it to about 4 years. You can play any 30-minute buy stop on target until, if you don't know what a buy stop is, buy the system or ask your broker how to place one. Never duplicate order entries. Only do the 30-minute buy stop. So we're going to have to wait. This is a sell. It is not done going down yet. Let target do its thing. Now we can get a little bit higher motion here. Let's see if I can get you a better entry. 2 hour, 1 hour, sell, 4 hour, nope. 4 hour, 10 hour sell. Wow, look at target. 12 hour sell, negative, 3 weekly sell, monthly sell, 3 monthly buy. All right, now we're back to that screen, aren't we? 3 months, 6 months. So this is a monthly, 3 month. Okay, here we go. 3 month, 1 month buy stop target. Entry, and it's below. This is gorgeous. Roughly speaking, $123. I would probably personally wait till about 130, 135. Take profit 1, 150. Take profit 2, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175, 180, 190, 200. I love take profit on target of 220.
Take profit on target is 220. Follow it on the way down. That's rule number 7. You're supposed to follow it. Then you know when you're at the very bottom, when you see the 30-minute buy stop to the blue line, and we ain't nowhere close to that. You're just going to have to wait patiently on that. There's one. See, this is a beautiful little play right there. You could have got that for that. Never misses. When there's a buy stop, everybody out there, listen up, peeps. Green, 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 red, pink cross the blue. The orange line went below the yellow and the red, and it's going to the damn blue line. I don't care what comes high water, unless God changes spots on zebras from the stripes to spots. It ain't happening. $96. You'd have made, I don't know if $3 a share on target is good, but it's an absolute guaranteed trade. It's just going to work. This is the way it is. Actually, no guarantee. Remember,
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
so now we're going to have to wait for another 30-minute. Let me see the 4-hour. How long? A while. Yeah, it's not. It's just, if anyone sees a 30-minute target buy stop, just post it in the Discord or let me know, and I'll send an email out. But yeah, that's going to be a minute. All right, that's Target, Nike, gold, all your indices. We're going to go on to J&J, which I kind of already did already, but we'll do it again just for argument's sake. J&J 3 months, and let's go over here to monthly. Nope, we want that to 3 months. We're going to make that monthly. Yeah. It is a J&J Johnson & Johnson super strongest recommendation buy stop you can possibly have. I've been calling it out since 141 to you guys since 143. It's a super, super strong buy. Take profit, already hit take profit 1, take profit 2, 160, take profit 3, 170. Love J&J. It's going to go to 180. It's going to go over 200. It's a super strong. Let me see if we can get you in a trade right now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did we miss the buy? See, it's too messy. 30 minutes. This is going to be a 15-minute buy stop. Ooh, it's right on the cusp. 15-minute buy stop, J&J. This is a live trade. Take profit 1 hit. The take profit I care about is 155.10. Take profit 2 is 1. No, that sucks. Let's go up to a higher one. Get you a little more money. Same. I'm going to call 160 on that. And that'll be your next take profit on that. Poor Kim's going to have all these call outs for me. Oh, yeah, it's a gorgeous. It's a ricochet buy back to the 90-minute blue line. If you care about this thing, it's going back to 155.12, and that is J&J.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Good morning, John. Good morning, Guy Burger. Morning, Kurt. Morning, everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. If anybody has any symbols you want me to call out, I'm going to finish up mine, then I'll call out yours. Name any symbol. I'll tell you exactly where. I have people that come in. They would come in and just. So name your symbols. Just put them up in the thing, and I'll call you out a few. We have plenty of time, right? You said there was no news this morning. Okay. CVS is next. Let's go over CVS. 3 months. Oh, gorgeous. CVS is a 3-month buy. It is a nope. It's turning into a 30-minute. Let's go over here. Oh yeah, 30 minutes to the blue line. Gorgeous trade. Oh, look at this. Oh, you could have did the 15-minute to the 30-minute on CVS, the safest trade ever. Boom, you got in right here at $62. Yeah, $62.50. I don't know if $2 a trade, $2 a thing is good. Oh, this is gorgeous. Ricochet buy stop CVS 30-minute. It's right at it. $64.07 is going to, and then it will go to $64.65. Just a gorgeous trade. See if I can, yeah, we can't do that. See, it's already passed it. It's already passed it. It's already passed. Come on, really? Take any 30-minute buy stop on CVS until it hits $70, until CVS hits $75, until CVS hits $80, $85, Take any 30-minute buy stops until CVS hits $90. And that's a great trade. It's going to 90. That's a fact right there, boy. Can't say fact.
Demo trade only.
I'm only
I
a
am
social
not
media
a financial
influencer,
advisor.
but that's where the fuck it's going. And then $100, $110, $115, and that's CVS. Love CVS. L. No one's ever heard of Estee Lauder, and I have no idea how Estee Lauder ever was trading up here, but Estee Lauder is trading at $377. I'm like, what in the world? L is a 3-month buy. L is a 6-month buy. L is almost a 12-month buy. It's still got a little lower to go. That's why it's still falling. But I'm going to take this one to the bank. 3-month. 3-month buy stop. L, Estee Lauder. Take any 30-minute buy stop you can find on Estee Lauder. It already hit it. It must have hit it back here too. It did. It must have been way back here. It did. There's another buy. Whatever. All right, Estee Lauder. We're a little late on this one to enter, but it's okay. We might be near the bottom of Estee Lauder, by the way. Yeah. All right, this is where I'd be looking for entry. You guys do whatever you want. I'm just a lowly social media influencer. I would look at about 120. Let Estee Lauder flip around and come back up to 120. You could enter around there, or you could follow it down, dollar cost average in. What is this, 70 something, $80, hook into 80, whatever you want to do. I don't care. But I do know where it's going. Take profit one. Well, hell, we'll call take profit one down here. 100. Yeah, sure. 100, 120, 160, 180, 200, 220, 250. It's going back to 260, and that's Estee Lauder. Technically, I'm going to go call it all the way up here. It's going past 380 again. It's just going to take a very, the last time it did this was back here in 08. It was trading at $21. Should have had my system, peeps. You could have got in at $21. Jeez. What would that have been? $21 to 3. That'd have been a 15 bagger. Oh my God, 15 times your money plus. It's a very good one, by the way. This is an extremely good trade. So this is 3 months, 2009. It went up for 12 years. Oh my God. What's Estee Lauder? Are they that good? Who's Estee Lauder? I mean, I know, but who cares? I mean, are they good? I think old people like them, don't they? All right, fine. Any rate, Grant asked for INJUSD. Okay, Grant. Did anyone ask over here though? No one. No TikTokers or anything. All right. Do you want me to call AMD or anything or Verizon? I usually stop right around here at wherever you want. Nothing you want to see? No. Okay. All right. Let's call out you're welcome. INJUSD. INJ injective US dollar on Coinbase. Really? Now what is that? Injective. I think I called it before, but I'd have to go into yeah, I have it on my pink list. So yes, I've called this before. Oh, there it is. What did I call? 12-hour daily buy stop, take profit 1, take profit 2 on 12/16. Well, okay, that's what I called. Let's go over here. Let's see what's going on. This looks shitty though. I'm surprised I called this one. Yeah, see, there's no way the entrance would have been down here on $21. This was never updated. Couldn't say that. If I go back to my saved list. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Let me see if I go back to my saved list. I might have recalled this later on. 12/16. What is this? No. Oh my gosh. Can I go back? I think I can go back. Like search. That's how I used to do them. See my call outs? Mike will laugh at this. See this? These are my call outs. Oh. I wrote them out. And no one really liked that. It's hard to read. When is this? 12/21. Okay, yeah. Well, they're my handwritten ones. That's not ideal. Oh, jeez. INJ. L is a ladies' company. Oh, thanks, Kirk. Grant. INJ.
Okay, I don't even want to really read my handwriting. L back here, I'm calling 30-minute buy stops on L. See, very consistent with that. There you go. See, I started typing out a few, but those are my regulars. XRP, CRP. This is when we're getting into crypto. People are going nuts. Yeah, I kind of remember calling that again. Algo, so on, J&J. Oh, I wish somebody would actually go back over all my call outs and see the percent accuracy of every call. It'd be neat to see if someone has time on their hands. Trump. Wait, Trump? Was there a Trump thing? I don't know what that is. TRUM. Looks like it's Trump. Look at all those call outs I made that day. Holy shit. Let me see. Nope. Let's see. There it is. Oh, no, that's J&J. God dang. IONQ. Damn. Well, by the time I find this, it'll be 2 years later, so. Nope. That's not this one. Nope. That's not that. Up again. No, eyes. She puts them in alphabetical order. All right. Well, we'll give up on this. A little Ethereum over there. Everyone sleeps on Ethereum. Ethereum's really good. Oh, shoot. There's a lot this day. Maybe one of these. Nope. Okay. Nope. Mm-mm. HI, there's no I's. Well, anywho, I can ask Kim later when she's got time. I and J for whoever asked that. Who was that? Grant. I and J currently 3 month belows. There's not enough. I don't have. This is the problem with some of these. Whatever things. There's nothing here. Can't really make a call. So let's take a look downward. I don't. Is it nothing? Yeah, there's nothing. 6 months, monthly. Yeah. Okay. 3-week monthly buy, but it's against the 3 months. I don't know. Let's go down to smaller. I'll try to make them because it's Grant's a good guy. I'm gonna see if I can get. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. 12-hour daily buy stop. I can call this one for you, Grant. Watch. Buy stop 12-hour. Yeah, it's a nice little trade. Let me make sure on the 4-hour. Looks like it's a sell. You know what we can do? Let me grab INJ. Let me go through this one. Yeah, let's see if we can close this one. INJ. I double J. USD. There. All right, now let's see what the sniper rifle says. I don't have to look through 20 different time frames. All right, sell, 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 sell. All right, 1 second, and through the 4-hour, no shit. So let's go over here to maybe 7-hour. So, oh, nope, that's a sell too. 10-hour sell, 15. Jeez, oh, pizza. These guys are getting slaughtered to the 90-minute blue line. Just hit it. Yep. 2-0. See, now it's flipping. So, boy, that's a tough one because the daily won't register. Do I want to call this
Grant, be careful this one. There's much better buys on this. I would look into XRP. I would look into gold as soon as it dips. But if you're forcing me to call this, see, then there's a daily sell. Then you can go up higher. All right, here you go. Against my better wishes, but here you go. 12-hour buy stop, 12-hour daily buy stop, INJ. $14, $15, $16. Poor Kim's going to have to write all that down. All right, and then I wouldn't necessarily hold this long term. Weekly does look good, 3 weekly, but then the monthly, 3 weekly, monthly, 3 weekly, monthly. If you're going to open up like 3 or 4 small positions, close them down and let one run. You do have the possibility of $24 to go back to again. $24 final call on INJ.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial
Is
advisor.
Ethereum infinitely better than this call? Yes, but I'll call that for you anyways. Okay, Grant. Thanks, I appreciate it. You're welcome, Grant. All right, does anybody have any other symbols they want me to call out? 812. Okay, we're moving right along. Hey, board, I'm gonna go back to sleep. No? All right. Any other symbols you guys want me to call out? Please throw them up now. Name any symbol, I'll tell you exactly where it's going. We don't play around here. I'm not pretending. This isn't something I tell you where it's going, and that's where it's going. Have fun
Demo
with it.
trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Little Joe, you got anything you want me to call? Good morning again to everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and X. Good morning, Lazarus, Old School Mick, Larry Cooper, the Griffey. Good morning, Griffey. Safety Crash, Tarson Black. What's up, Tarson? Welcome back. Rain Man, user 1570, and Annie Apple. Good morning, Annie. We got to wait a few seconds because delay on YouTube is horrible. Any other symbols you guys want me to check? Uh, 55 and 13, 68, plus probably another 10 or 12, so 78. We're about maybe 80 people deep watching. Yeah. We'll go check over ES. Yeah, it was a set. I was like, oh my God. ES1. Well, there you go. ES1. Let me see. Yep, there's a buy stop. 3 minutes. Let me go back over to here. Let's go to the 3 minutes. And there you go. Ricochet, buy stop, US 30 back to the blue line. Go back up there, and Q1 is hitting again. There you go. See, they're all going up. They're all filling the gap. This is what's going to happen to every one of these. You're going to see the yellow right here. You're going to see the green and yellow right here. You're going to see this pink line cross, come up. NQ1, same gap right there. You're going to see this crossing come up, come up, come up. You're going to see price action go above there, above here, and above here. And this is going to come back and touch this. This will fill in the gap here, and this will go up here. So all those things will be occurring over the next several minutes, and those are your buy stops. And you can hear that NQ1, NAS, SPX1, ES1, all are in profit from when we called it last time. Matter of factly, let's just go back in there and have some fun. Take profit again. We can do this right here. You guys can see what take profits I'm calling. I'm not going to call them out because when I call them out, then that means Kim has to write them down. So there's no sense of doing that over and over again, that poor woman. Feel for you, Kim. So just watch what I'm calling. You see right here as it's being called, it's right there. Right there. But I'm not going to name it because, again, she writes it down, and I just feel bad because I do it like 1,000 times a morning, and she, poor thing, writing down everything ever. Buy stop SPX towards the 3-minute blue line. Buy stop ES1 towards the 3-minute blue line. Buy stop YM1 towards the 3-minute blue line on a ricochet. It's already hit it once. US 30, same. I think we covered them all. I'm not sure I did this. Yeah, we're hoping for a little pullback now. We get a pullback and then things drop down. Then we can get back into the trade. Oh, we already have touch. What's that going up over there? Yeah. Oh, SPX and ES1 are already moving. They already just popped up and came up and nearly touched, and it's already past its previous orange, past its previous high right there at the top. I don't like using the wicks on the smaller time frames. I think it's a joke. It's, you know, they move it, whatever. I go to the top of the previous candle. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. US 30. Oh, there it goes. What do you know? US 30 heading towards this blue line. I don't know why. But I suppose IM is doing the same exact thing, going up towards this blue line. And while that might not look like much, it has to be probably at least a 5 pip movement. Was that ES1 too? Oh yeah, I think ES1 was on there. I must have missed that. Yep, and it is. Poop. Take profit two. Take profit in the smaller time frames. It didn't go price action. The orange line didn't go below the red and the yellow here because it's just now we need to go down to like a 1 minute. We'll see it that way. But it would be then to the orange line, and then take profit two would be the top of those candles. Doop, 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 doop. And you can see US 30s rebounding. It's going to, I always call it ricochet. Went up and touched, came back down. It's ricocheting back up to the 3 minute blue line. That's what it's doing. Can't possibly, well, we want it to go down. We want them to do an artificial bullshit pull down because look, there's no way. This is a solid ass buy stop. There's no way you can just, they can do whatever they want. It isn't staying down right now. It's not staying down. Can't, will not, cannot, never has. It's got to fill in first. Once this pink line arches, comes up, you can see these are further along. They cross. See, boop, 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 boop. This one is not as further along. Now let's go down to some smaller time frames. See if we can actually grab some. Stop 5 second, 10 second, 15 second. Okay, 15 second buy stop. US 30 NAS and NQ1. 10 second buy stop SPX. And yes, you have time to make movement on this. This is your take profit for US 30. It just crossed it as I'm telling you. This is your take profit for NAS. I always get around to say from my mouth to God. This is SPX. Already did it on ES1. ES1 already did it. It already went to the orange line. We're waiting for SPX to go to its a 15 second orange line. We'll have time on NAS and XQC. We want these to pull back, and how you can look at these pullbacks. I don't know if John or anybody ever said we had the pullback. We need this row to turn red before market open. We want to see this 1 second flip to red. There we go. You want to see the 5 second flip to red, and then we can really start getting into some buys for open if we can do that for us. NAS. NAS. Let's see. NAS. What is that? 1 second. Yep. Let me see NQ. Yep. Let me see SPX. Yeah, I think it's in a bit underneath there. All right. We have. Are they all under? Yeah, they're all red. Yay! Look at that. All right, we all want them. Now we're going to wait for 2 out of the 3. So we're going to wait for US 30 and either NAS, which I think it's going to be those two, see if they'll go down. We're not playing any of these cells, but we'll watch them as they come down. Technically, this 1 second is just creating a 5 second buy or a 10 second buy. 10 second buy stop SPX. Sit here and wait, follow it down if it keeps going down. Let me go to ES1, so it'll be the same thing. Yeah. So this is going to, we hope these 5 seconds flip. There we go. There we go. We got NAS. Let's see if US 30 is going to flip under. Ooh. SPX maybe? Ugh. Okay, well, I don't know which one's following. We'll wait and see. All right, so right now we have a nice pullback, a tiny pullback on NAS. Let's go up a little bit. Yeah. 30 second buy stop. Follow it down. Your TV. I swear, if I turn that, there we go. Oh, they all flip. They all flip down. Nice. Now we're waiting to see. Oh, geez, let me see. Let me see where SPX is really quick, and let's go to the 10-second. Sell stop unofficially to the 10-second blue line on SPX and ES1. It's in the game. I would never take that trade, but you guys can feel free to take that trade. I would never take a sell against a flow motion of the flow moving up on the higher time frames, but this is what we need to see the pullback so that we can get in better to the buy stops on the. See how it's forming? Look, see how smart this shit is. I'm telling you, it's a 1-minute buy now. As these come down, you see this 30-second buy. This is a gold. That's why you didn't flash the money sign. A 1-minute buy right here. And then this is good because now we'll be able to see the alerts come off. I don't think they've shown any though. I'm gonna have to ask Keith. I don't think the alerts are popping on this yet, which he's probably gonna tell me that I turn them on. I don't know how to do it. I just blink that. I have probably tell me I didn't flip them. All right. Look at NAS go. Nice. Maybe we could put some money off NAS. Hold on. Oh, nope. Wrong thing. Yeah, there we go. SPX and ES1 to the 10-second blue line. Oh, it's right there. Again, pink's gonna hook up, come up. It's gonna come down. You'll see a space open up in here. You'll see price action arch up like this, come up here. It's gonna hook and come back down again. Now, whether it does that or not, I don't really care because we don't do the sells, but that's what it's going to do. It's going to look like this. And there'll be a space right in there. And this pink will hook and come down like that. And then you'll see it touch this blue line again, right there. And then you'll see these two switch over to red right there. But again, we don't do so. Some people do the sells. I don't like that. Because then you're going to see that hard push up one time. They're not going to be in it because it's a 10-second. They're going to be slammed. But I can only help people as best I can. NAS to the 15-second. Let's see. Yeah, NAS going to do the same thing. Same little arch up, hook up, come back, hook back down. Again, these are just creating our higher time frame buy stops. I want all of this to turn red, and I want to see like a 30. But we don't have our other one open. I want to see like a 30-minute buy, maybe a 1-hour buy. Yeah, this is the one. See, now they're creating 2-hour buy stops, 4-hour buy stops. So I don't have to go to all the charts. Before I'd be flipping through, I'd be going, okay, well, it's a 1-hour buy. Oh, wait, it's a 2-hour buy. Oh, wait, it's a 4-hour buy. It's a 5-hour buy. Technically, you can only count so many on here, but 5-hour buy. ES1, 5-hour buy stop. So that means later today, but by 10:30 by the 4-hour candle or 2:30 by the 2:30 candle, this will go up past where we're at currently. And while it looks big as it's falling down on these things, it's not even a blip up here like on a 4-hour, 5-hour candle. It's not even a zero issue. Take profit, ES1, 5,929. Whether it's today or tomorrow, that's where it's going to. This is going to be an upward sloping candle W right here. You can see right here. Down, up, right there. And then you're going to see this hook here, here, here. This is low. I would be shocked if this goes down below that. Probably going to stop somewhere around there. This is an upward sloping W. It's going to go past this middle point right there. So that's where that's going to go to. Take buy, just do the orange line because I always call it the orange line, but that's where that one's going to go. ES1, same thing. So SPX, same as ES1. Take profit, 5,916. NQ is also 5-hour buy stop. NQ, take profit, 21,000. These are bigger ones, so I don't mind telling her these. 463. NAS is also the same thing, 5-hour buy stop. 21,447. We have a 5 Uno reverse update. 6,108 US. I don't think I sent that alert right. He's going to yell at me later, but that's a 10-second. We were 10-second blue line. Yay. We should see the 15-second fall. Yep, it's going to hook. Same thing it just did. You're going to see the pink line arch back up. You'll see that space. Remember, I just called that space would form, come back down and come towards the thing. That's what's going to do again. But let me go back to my 5 hours. All right, 5 hour YM. 5 hour buy stop YM1, and people trade that as like a future or something. I don't know. 42,336. Same as US 30. US 30, yep, 5 hour buy stop US 30. 42,260, but I'm going to call this one too. It's going past there. 42,568. And again, you're looking at a live W, if you guys ever care about this stuff, but looks like this. Green is up on my system, red is down. Green is up, red is down. That's what it's going to do. You're going to see the same thing right here. This is your it's actually going to be a triple top. It's going to hook like that. Probably go down to somewhere around there and then pop back up again. And that's US 30, YM1. You can see the blue isn't quite down low enough yet. That's why I think we're going to hook further down. Then you're going to see just like it did here. You see the pink cross people will come up with the blue and it'll form your W later on. How much later? These are 500-hour candles. Shit. Yeah, it might even be till tomorrow. This thing follows through. But whatever. Just take any buy stop before then. Take 1 second buys, 5 second buys, take 1 minute buys, take 3 minute buy stops, take 2 hour buy stops. You got 5 hours, so you can take the candle. In other words, these 5 seconds, 10 seconds will be playing inside these little things as they move up. You might get lucky and catch one and run it. Like a 1 second buy might turn into a 5 hour buy. You'll never get tapped out and it'll keep running. All right, what time is it? Does anybody want me to go over the psychology of trading this morning? I don't. But if you want me to, let me know. Can you look at Misty, M-S-T-Y? I absolutely will, Brian. Good morning, Annie Apple. Isn't that a cute name, Annie Apple? M-S-T-Y. If you guys want me to go over the psychology of trading, how not to let your brains fuck up a trade, let me know. We're up to 63 people. And another 16, we're up to 79, we're up to 80, over 80, we're probably at 90. You got to include the Facebook and the X's and those people, which I never care about, never look at. But there's usually someone there. All right, MSTY. MSTY. Then I'm going to go over to my actual other chart. I've looked at MSTY before. Oh, look. Did you guys see that? Look how cute. Look how pretty. Sell stop. ES1 SPX 500 to the 15-second blue line. I would never trade this, but feel free. And also US 30 to the 15-second blue line. Remember, I wanted that pullback before market open. We're getting a little bit of a pullback before market open. Sometimes they bless us, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't give us what I want. All right, MSTY. MS, that sounds familiar. Oh, a title trust. This is what this is? Well, I never look. Well, that is very interesting. I guess I use this one. Oh, okay. It's too new. Can't call the monthly. Can't call the 3 monthly.
127%.
Holy fuck. Wow. If we look closely, we can see it can't be called on my daily, weekly, monthly, 3 monthly. So it's too new, I guess. That must be the truth. New as in it's not like 5 or 10 years old, or at least 10 years old, I guess, because it must not be. 5 minute. 5 minute, what's that about? Buy stop to the blue line. 7 minute, 10 minute, 7 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, sell, 90 minute, sell. 45 minute, 90 minute, sell. 2 hour, sell. 3, 4, 5 hour, 5 hour, 9 hour, 10 hour, 10 hour, sell. Sells the weekly, sell, weekly, sell, weekly, 3 weekly, 3 weekly, 3 weekly, sell. What was this back here then? Why did I see like a 15 minute? Yeah, it is 15 minute buy stop to the blue line. Which blue line? Nope. Yeah. 1 minute sell to the blue line, $21.56 for MSTY. 15 minute buy
to the 3-minute blue line, $21.68, $21.92, $22.14, $22.38. I don't like this. This is shitty. That's your call for MSTY, but
Jumbo trade only. I
I'm
am
not
not
saying
a
it's
financial advisor.
I'm not saying it's not good. I'm saying I can't read it and I don't like it. I called it for you only because it's you, Kirk, but it's not. There's plenty of better. I just named. I would trade personally myself only as a social media influencer. I would trade XRP first, Ethereum first, Nike before whatever this thing is, Target before that, J&J before that, CVS and L and AMD, VS, VZ, SMCI, PFE. I would trade all those before I would trade this one, just to be specific for you. But you wanted it, you got it. So there you go.
It was in this year, April last year.
Oh, April last year. Yeah.
All it does is buy and sell options during cash flow.
So options.
That's all.
Neat. Well, it's not enough history for me to call it. Yeah. I mean, maybe they're doing a great job. Yay. Hopefully they are. All right. So no one wants the psychology. Good. Any Apple Black Sabbath. How cute is Black Sabbath? Morning, Black Sabbath. No one wants any psychology on how to trade. Okay. Fair enough for me. Last time I'm asking. Little Joe. Good morning. Lazarus. Larry Cooper. The Griffey. Julius. How you been, the Griffey? Safety Crash. Rain Man. Annie Apple. User 1570. Super Z. Good morning, Super Z. Good morning, Ryan Marcus. Good morning, Miss Leo on TikTok. Good morning to everybody on YouTube. If you guys on YouTube can hit the like button, the thumbs up button, that'd be great. And yes, when I threaten them to close off like a YouTube, if they don't hit the thumbs up button, I close it off. They say. You want to check Amazon?
Look at Amazon.
Amazon's always a buy. Yeah, let's look at it. All right, Amazon. Love Amazon. I've been recommending Amazon since $91, $93 a share. Where's it at? 204.
Yeah.
God dang. All right. Oh, they all flipped back. You see this? They all whipped around back again. So they're all buys. To the one buy stop NAS NQ1 to the blue line, 1 minute blue line. What was that? Morning, Super Z.
But your stuff from what?
I think my phone was beeping, but I don't know why. Here, let me go over to the 1 minute really quick. We'll come right back to Amazon. So, all right. Yeah, we have buy stops to the blue line. ES1 1 minute hit. Remember, we're going to the 3 minute blue line is what we're after. NQ1. This is an easy money play. Take profit. I won't call it. There it is, right there. This is easy money. NAS is the only NQ1 and NAS are the only ones below money right here. You're already in money on ES1. Take profit. You're going to see NQ1 and NAS line and US30 so far above it. Funny. Remember, we're all playing any buy stops we can find until the 3 minute line hit. This gave you a thumbs up. Remember, everyone to record for a second. That is true, Crash. Thank you, Crash, and good morning again to you, Crash. Now, you want to sit here and watch this stuff like thing, or you want to go back to Amazon? All right. Well, when we hear the dings come up, we'll go back. Yeah. All right. Not Misty. Where did I call Amazon at? I put Amazon here. I should have put it here. My bad. Let me go over there. Love Amazon. I used to say if Amazon ever goes to zero, the end of the world's here. So if Amazon ever goes to zero, we're all in a fucked up world. All right, let's see what it looks like on my sniper rifle. Seeing $50 a month. Right here. There's a sell. Never do a sell on Amazon as a permanent buy until otherwise noted. I'll tell you when that switch happens. That's when the daily goes under the daily, and I'll tell you. 1 second, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. What's this going to? 10 seconds. Nope, negative. It's a buy. It'll be a 10-second buy. Where's it going to? Why is it a 3 minute here? So you can see the green arrows and then the red arrows. Well, there's something happened between the 5 minute and the 15 minutes. So if we go over to the 5 minute, let's see.
It looks to me like it's a 5-minute sell stop here, but it looks to me like it's hooking to go up. So let's go to 7. Yep. 7, 10, 10, sell, 15 minutes sell, 30 minutes sell, but then look, it's starting to fill in. Green, green. You see how this was? Watch. 30 minutes. See how it's all red? Then you go to the 40. Oh, looks better. Oh, there's a 90-minute buy. Oh, there's a 1 hour, 2 hour buy, 3 hour buy, 3 hour, 4 hour buy stop. Amazon is a 3 hour, 4 hour buy stop. I'm never calling a sell on Amazon. You guys can do whatever you want. You're grown adults, but I'm never calling it. Take profit 1, $206. Take profit 2, $209. Take profit 3, Amazon will go above $214. We're looking at a 3 hour. The pink has crossed the blue like it did here. Here it's going to do it again. See the same thing. See the same thing. So watch. This is nothing more than your W. Again, this hook down there, up here, back to red, up there. I fully expect that to be the bottom, and it's going to hook and do that again. It won't go lower than that. That's your stop loss. That's the upward sloping. This is where that pink cross there, and it's going to do the same thing right there. And that's what that's going to be. So to answer your guys' question on Amazon, Terry's question, sorry, damn, fuck. 3 hour buy stop, 3 hour, 4 hour buy stop, and let's go up to the higher time frames to see what's happening in the real world. Sell daily. No, hell no. Weekly buy. Strongest weekly buy, 3 weekly buy, 3 weekly buy. Do I hear a monthly? I hear a monthly buy. 3 monthly buy, no. So this is why you always take, everyone out there, write this down. You always take the 3-month buy on your stocks. Always, always, always. Remember, hey.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial
Maybe getting low on
advisor.
battery or something. All right, look. This is one of my entrances. You can clearly see this is the first time there had to be a 30-minute buy. This is your 3-month pink line low. This was called out by the system, by the way, on Amazon. I guarantee you, if we go back here, you will see this called out. Go back to April, go back to any one of these days. Go back to July 1st, 2022, October 3rd, January 3rd, 2022. Any of these days, I would have called April 3rd, 2023. Any of those days I've been calling out buys on my lives. There's your fill in the gap. There it is. Always, when you see this and they're happening on the ones that just went over, J&J, these 3 monthlies never miss on a stock unless God wants it to. I throw that in there just in case. But that it never does. That's it. And you could have got in off the yellow off of here when it gets in back in the channel. So you could have actually entered this at 103. Yeah, well, I was calling it at 91 and 93. Yep, there it is. I'm just saying there's the bottom, and that was pretty easy to call because this would have been a 30-minute buy stop. I don't know if we can see it. We'll try. Let's go back to Amazon. Amazon is a buy, but it technically needs to reset a little on higher, but I don't give two shits. Here we go, weekly. Yep, weekly, 3 weekly, monthly buy stop. So weekly, monthly buy stop, it's dipped a little. Amazon take profit 1 is $208. Take profit 2, $215. Take profit 3, $220. Take profit 4, $240. Let me see if it's going to go past the previous high. It is easily surpassing its previous high. The pink line right here is on the 3-week. Thank God, Amazon, you go. Amazon will go past 250. Yep. Well, let's look at Tesla because I remember calling that Tesla for someone. And I love Tesla, but let's see why. Yeah, look at it. It already hit it. It already bounced up. When did it do this? I didn't know it rose up. When did this come up? Oh, well, it was going to the orange line. It went to the orange line. Now let's see where it's going. It's filled in the gap. We're on a 3-week Tesla buy. 3 month already filled in. 6 month on 110 demo only. Tesla 1 hour sell stop to the line, but love the daily, weekly, 3-month buy stop. Take profit 407. Okay. And this is on 1210, was it? Somewhere around there. It hit 486. Guess my take profit was hit. Let's go over to here and see what this is. Love this. This is so, look at the crossing. US 30 is crossing. We'll come back to US 30 alert, US 31. Oh, look at it shoot up. Boom. Touchdown to the 1 minute blue line. Look at it shoot up. Holy Uncle Terry's here witnessing. Oh, yeah. Mike's witnessing this. Look, because US 30 was over, because SPX was over, ES1 was over. What did I say it was going to, everybody? Did I just call out, hey, Keith is here? Good morning, Keith Palmer. Good morning, Keith. What's up, buddy? Did I not just call out and tell you all to take the one? Did I not just say that? To the 1 minute blue line, to the 1 minute blue line on NQ1, on NS1, and that US 30 would go up too. But US 30 was above its blue line. SPX was a blue line, ES1 above a blue line, and NAS. Good morning, Keith Palmer. What's up, buddy? Everyone here should be thanking Keith Palmer. He's the one that coded all these cute little indicators that you see. Keith, I don't think I turned the alerts right on this shit. How do I do this? Because we should have got alerts on this. Are you getting the alerts, Keith? Keith sometimes says hi and goes and does his coding. He just leaves. Keith, are you still here? Morning, Super. What's up, KJ Palmer? KJ, we got NAS going up again. We have NAS going up again crossing. Let me go over to NAS here. Crap. Lines, then it's identical move as the one he called 3 minute by the blue line. 10 a.m. that day. Thanks, Crack. You're here. All right. How do I set the alerts to this thing? Because it went red and then it turned green, and I don't even think how do I turn the alerts on? Keith laughs at me because it's so easy. He's like, he'll probably say, dumbass, just do this. I'm like, oh, dang. I don't know. Add an alert on add a price. Where do I put the alert at? Maybe I have to click in it or some shit. I don't know. Keith, you can call if you want. NQ1, NQ1. Boom, baby. Look at them all go up. As out live, telling you where they're going to go. Name another trade. Going to go to the lines. Go ahead and say it, because I don't think there's any. Trust me. He's probably going to message me. Say, I just click this and do that. What's up, mischief maker? Oh, he's thanking Keith. Everyone should be thanking Keith. There is no other trader, said Crash. Yeah, we all know that. And I always give God the credit. I'm a humble vessel of God. I always give him all the glory. It has nothing to do with me. In fact, we should say a prayer. I usually say a prayer when we get up there. 62. We're at 79. We're at 80. So 80 people. This should go up to probably about 80, though, later today as we get closer to market open. I tell you, they just swoop in and take my calls and leave. So they do, which is fine. Yep, going up, up, up to the blue line as called. Now let's see how our 3-minute blue lines are looking. Oh, gee. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop to the blue line, past this orange line. You want to see that? Green, green, red, buy stop, past this previous orange line. Green, green, fill in the gap, past this orange line, fill in the gap. It was a fill in the gap would go past the previous, this thing where I told you the candles. This one already is too, by the way. So is this one. And look at that. There's the ricochet on the 3 minutes as called out live, and Mike as my witness. Right to there. Remember I said it was going to hook, come back down, come back up, 3-minute blue line. There it is. Touchdown. Thank you, Keith and team. Yep. Yeah, you had it. Just click and add an alert where you were. Oh, okay. I thought I did that this morning. Right here. Add an alert. Add indicator. I could have sworn. But is it adding it to this time, or is it adding an alert to everything? Oh, he's told me. I just forgot. Stacey Ocho, thank you, Keith. Thank you, Keith. Everyone, Ace Bullet, thank you, Keith. TikTok, the great Keith Palmer, the man, legend. Look at it go up. Yeah, I wonder where NQ1 might be going. Oh, geez. I wonder where ES1 is going
going to, SDX is going to, NQ1, NAS is going to. Gee, I wonder if US 30 hit its 3-minute blue line. Filled in the gap as I said. Filled in the gap as I said. Pink crossed and came up. Pink crossed and came up. Pink crossed and came up. Most important indicator ever made in the history of Earth is a sniper. You just need to learn how to use it. There it is. I'm thanking God for Keith, says little Joey. Absolutely. And please, everybody, we want to say quick little prayer. Thank God for another day above ground, another day of health, happiness, spiritual close with you. Thank you for another day of, let's see, health for every one of our loved ones, especially Keith and Bree and all of my family members and friends and everybody I know and don't know and every one of my listeners. And please let the listeners open up their heart and soul so that they can understand and trade my system so they can make consistent profits every day. Just thank you for everything in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Again, I don't care if you believe in Jesus, Mohammed. I'm not here to preach. You can believe in a flying spaghetti monster, but you better believe in something. This isn't just by chance. There is some intelligence behind this design, including my system. I give God all the glory. I don't take the glory. He made it. I'm too dumb to make this. The line was second wave of a 1-minute buy stops on both days as well. Thank God. There you go. Yeah, it's not a rebound. That is what do we call that when it does the little, what he's calling a rebound? We don't use that term because it's too used in the trading community. We call it let's call it the Rick O, and he's Irish, Shay. That's what that's called. It's called the ricochet. And that's not how you spell it. It's bulletproof. It's ricochet. I used to say Rihanna sang that song at Sia. I didn't know. I said it for like 2 years. Someone corrected me. There you go. Buy stop to the blue line. Buy stop heading to the blue line. You'd have already made money. You'd have made how many pips? So let's see. I don't know. I called this trade out to the 1-minute blue line back when I started at 6:15 a.m. this morning. It is now 2.5 hours later. How long have I been on the live? It's 2 hours and 22 minutes later. You'd have got in, if you follow my rules, somewhere around here, and you're up to here. So that'd have been 42 pips on this last trade, but we were already at 250 this morning. So you got to add another 42, another 80, another whatever number this is. This is a much better trade on this, and it's to here. Another about 30 pips on this, another 60. That's another 100 and another 120 to 250. That's about 370. You made over 300 pips this morning for damn sure. Let's just say that. And again,
demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Ricochet, right, Crash? My mischief maker said amen. Yep. And do I have anybody over there? Rick O'Shea. Yeah, you can spell it SCHAA. Little Joe spelled it better than I did. All right. And we're just having fun. So what are we going to do now? We can go down to like a 10-second, play some of those. 10-second buy. Buy stops, 10-second across the board, 15-second buy on the other. Same thing. See, this is just, it's fractals. Now this pink is going to cross here, go back up to there. It's going to come back up and go past the orange line, just like it did on the 1-minute, just like it's doing on a 3-minute. Pink cross purple. We hope to see how this is blue line hooked. This is a much better entry on the US 30. And we want to stick with US 30 because our higher time frames, the weekly, see this, I used to show this yesterday to everybody. This is ES1. It's already past its yellow. It's already to its orange, already hit it. This is pretty much the same thing. This NAS has already kind of hit the orange. You can clearly see the NAS is over the orange. But guess which one has still got a ways to go up? I like that. It's train. And yes, US 30. What was that?
It's an alert.
It sounds like a good alert. So from here to here. Okay. This is we're 1,600 pips plus to go to the orange line. So which trade should we get in and stay in as far as the rules go? Gee, I don't know. Maybe stay in the US 30 from April the 30th. Half lot size, stay in. And we're up 100 grand profit. Of course, this is demo trading only. Never trade real money with me because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a social media influencer. And then this is a US 30 also. That's the runner that we keep open. This is a 523, May the 23rd.
Our stop losses are all take profit. We're up 741 pips on a trade, which is no one does. And we're up 2,000 pips on another trade. And we're up 700 pips or $700 an ounce on gold, which is unheard of. All these are unheard of. And we're going to add another 1,000 to 1,500 pips to each one of these US 30s. Yeah. Go ahead and try that on for size. Anybody out there that's a hater? You can't hate anymore. Just give up on haters. Just be nice. If you don't like the way I trade because I cuss, I scream, and I yell, and I'm right, then leave. If you want to be wrong and follow somebody that's doesn't cuss, and you want to follow somebody that's wrong all the time, then don't follow me. There's no time for haters anymore. You can't deny. Call out every single. I do this every day. Every morning, same thing. See, there's your red. There's your pullback. We want the 5 seconds to pull back. Now, Keith, will the alert pop up? We have to go to 30-second red, though. They'll have to go red. I don't think they'll. Maybe we'll make it to 15-second, Keith. Can we add that as an option? Details. I change everything as we go. But then we tweak it to where, see how they're all formed? You see all those buy stops pop up? See them? As this drops, they form these. Now, as these all turn red, you'll see the higher time frames over here start to see them. Buy stop. Then if it falls far enough, you'll see like a 5, like it is. This is probably a 5. I was clicking here. Let's go down here and we can type in 300. It's 300. Yeah, 300 is 5 hours, right? 300 minutes. So this will change the last one to 300. And we'll see if there's any buy stops right here. And it should be NAS and SPX. Oh, they all are. Look. See them all? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Perfect. These small ones form the big ones. I used to teach that. Remember, I still teach in the rules. But you can see it now when they form. Mm-hmm. Isn't that cool? And there's a 300. Let me see. We'll go up one more. What's 360, I guess? 360. And isn't that nice how Keith made it so programmable? Which I didn't have at first. Keith is so nice. But he takes whatever I see and want to see and he makes it into reality. It's so nice. 360, only one, US 30. So if we go to US 30 and we go over, we don't have it. We have a 7 hour. Yeah, I can see why the 6 hours there. Yep. And then we wait for the pullback right before market open. Hopefully we get to maybe and I don't know if we'll make it that far. 15-second. I wish we get the 30 seconds all red. And then we'll just put our buy stops in. If it flips and goes up, we make money. If we don't trade it. It don't matter. I just checked the code. I had them turned off while testing. Sorry. I just turned them on. My bad. I have to send you the new code. Thank you, Keith. God dang it. Keith? See, sometimes let me follow. See? No, Keith does so much. Keith is never wrong. All right. And I don't know anything else. What time is it? We got time?
Until 9.
40 minutes. It's not long though. When I get talking, when I was doing those trades at like 9:10 and 9:50, I didn't have any time to do anything. I just make a call. Now when I start at like 7 maybe or 8 or whatever, you got hour, 2 hours, 2 hours. I don't know how people do less than like a 2 hour podcast. It's just so time just flies. Half hour you can't even get anything. I can't even make the calls.
Right.
There we go. See, there we go. 5-second pullback. Let's see. I just saw that twitch right there. And it's going to be sell to the 5-second blue line. I would never play this. It's going to go down here. It's going to cross. You're going to see this turn to red. You're going to see this pink hook up. Price action come up. Then it's going to hook and come back down. You see a little gap right there. It's going to come below this 5-second. And again, never trade sells. The flow of the river is up. We try to trade just like children. So we're going to stick with the 8-year-old and 12-year-olds right here that are taught by LD as children and grandchildren. Flow of the river is going up, so you're going to trade the buys only, not the sells against the flow of the river. But again, all the people, you said it was going to go down. Well, I told you don't take the trade. There it is. And it just flipped. There it is. It just flipped. 5-second, below it went. Now we go down to YM. It's going to do the same thing. Yep. Oh, this is great. This is a lag inside of the two. This is US 30 and YM. They flow together. Sell YM to the 5-second blue line. Yeah, this is free money right there. This should actually work. I don't do sells, but that's a nice one right there. Yeah, it's going to go against the 1-second too. It's going to hook. You're going to see this come down further. You're going to see this hook can come down like this, and you're going to see price action hook up a little bit more than hook down like that. And come down. And that's your sell for YM. Let me see what's showing that. Yeah, I think we have a space. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you have your little space right there. Now that's a good little look. Again, we don't play these sell stops. It's just for fun and entertainment. US 30 crossing. Down to where it's supposed to go. That's your look. You can play a 1 second, 5 second, or the 10-second blue line of US 30. This one. And then we'll sit and wait and watch and blah, blah, blah. Even on these 5 second, 10 seconds, it takes forever. There you go. You're in the money on the trade. It dipped down to there. You're good. It doesn't look like much. And then there's that hook. See, I hate these cells. Let's go back. It's set it there and went down to there. So about 6, 7, 8 pips, whatever. It's just going to be. It's see how they used to teach. See how the orange line went below the yellow and green, and then it pulled back up, and then we had this. So this is your 5 second. If we went to the 1 second, you just saw the blue line hook up with it. Then it stair steps down 1, 2, 3, whatever on the fourth one. Let's boom hook, and it's going to come down there to that. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but we don't want the cells. We're only getting these cells in so that we can see these turn red. In fact, let me see something. And then we can get the buys in later on. NQ1. Sell stop NAS NQ1. See, look, it's already gone back up. But we need to have this come down. We need this to come down. Isn't that terrible? So we need to, kind of wish it and hope for it to. Nah, it's not. Hell no. That's a buy all day long. 30-second buy stop NQ1 to the 3-minute blue line. Yeah, it's gonna. Oh, wait. Let me at least put my thing in before you do it. NAS, same thing, same thing, same thing. Buy stop NAS to the 3-minute blue line. 30-second buy stop. Yeah, but we need a pullback. What time? We need a pullback in the next 30 minutes, or we're not going to play anything this morning. ES1, same thing. All indices, same thing. Let me check the YM again to make sure. Oh, you have plenty of time on that one. Yeah, yellow. Take profit on the yellow line on the 15-second for YM1, and then right below the orange line on YM1 on the 30-second. It's kind of already there. I'll just push it right up the top of that. It's hard. You can't put alerts on everything because it moves fast, when it starts to move like that. All right. US 30. Can we get any more cells in US 30 like it just did? Nope, not doing that. Nope. Okay, give me a. NAS is already flipping. Hold on. Yep. NAS is. There you go. NAS hit it out again. That didn't look like much. When you take it from right to right here, you're up 7 pips.
Yeah.
Professional a day. I was trading if I was making 10 pips a day. Get the fucking. There it is. Hit the yellow line. Next stop is the orange line for NAS. And yep, yellow line hit for NQ1. Next stop, orange line for NQ1. I don't think I put the alert on the SPXs. It's up here, so it's going to go to the orange line there. And again, green, 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 red. Buy stop. So technically, this is a 30-second buy, which it is. Hey, hit your little alert. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. Boom, there it goes. So there you go. Yay. Yay, us. Hope you guys are catching some of the demo money this morning. Oh, shoot. Sorry. See, I'll put them on, and sometimes they don't click, and I think it's because I overuse them. It might be a little bit too much on the alert side of things. When it's loud at home, because I can turn it off far away. Yeah, so we got the movement on SPX. There it is. It's lat. You can't see it, but it's SPX 500 as called out live. It's up to the ES1 orange line as called out live. NQ1 is at, look, there's a bat that went tip, up, ding dong. There you go. Bippity boppity boo. Oh, look at it shooting. Oh, Jesus. Guess I called that one. You see? All day long, all morning long. Just sit here all morning long. I don't know how much more I can do for people. 2 and 17. Nope, we're still staying. The alert's still on. Thank you, Keith. But TV alerts, I had them disabled. Thank you, Keith. You're the best. Look at it go. And this was called out back here that it was going to come down quick and come up across the blue thing. Sniper, most important indicator ever. And when you see this setup, I don't give a care what are we on 30 seconds. I don't care. I don't. It has a hard time going back and doing 5 charts at once. I don't know why. But when you see this, and I don't care what time frame it is or anything else, but you see how they all are the same. You come back to here. Oh, it did it this morning. Oh, nice. You come back to here. You see the pink and the blue, green, 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 red. All the pink, purple, blue are all low. The pink will cross the blue, come up. Pink will cross blue, come up. See how they're all below? See the orange line below the green. Yellow. You guys need to take a picture of this and keep it up, posted on your damn computer. See how going up to the orange lines below, orange lines almost below, orange lines way below. Green, 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 red is closer on this one to cover to start the thing. You can see that just these are just every one of these are the exact same. You can't go wrong. And then you just go forward. Boop. And then you would enter in. Where do we enter in off, peeps? We enter in off of our. Make that thinner. We enter in off of our orange line, which is going to be close enough for here. We enter in here. We enter in that one's kind of touching it anyways. Below, a little below, but we can enter in anyways. Stop loss will be below the pivot point of that movement. And on this one, I would use this as my stop loss. I teach them to go up to the higher time frames. So if we're using a 30-second buy stop, is it a 1 minute we're going against? Wherever that is, this is where stop loss goes. Stop loss below there, below there, below there. There's one over there, below there. You enter in over here. You take profit ones again. I'm teaching you all your take profits. Remember, I always ask. Yellow line, take profit 1. Take profit 2 is the orange line. Take profit 1, take profit 2, 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 and then you let a runner run. That's your winner right there. And then we take our buys in. Boop. Then we come. Can I do a buy here? Oh, it's probably going to blow this thing up. I've never done this before. Okay, if trading view goes down, I caused it. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. Now we're not supposed to enter until the orange line, but I jumped it. And then you pop around back for loop. There you go. Take profit 1 hit, and if you can see, price action is to the green line, but the yellow line to the yellow line. Let me scoosh that in. To the yellow line. So take profit when it's hit, close down one of your trades, leave the other 2 open. Close enough to meet. Well, there it is. 100% win rate on all the different symbols, all the trades. Boom, there you go. That's it. And that's how you can call them. I want to close. What's it doing? I think I blew it up for real now. Oh, shit. There we go. I've never seen that do that. Oh, boy. Anywho, but yeah, there it is. And that's how you look at it. And that's how you can read it live. Now, when you're on 30 seconds and 5 seconds, oh, it's pulling back. Buy stop again, 30 seconds. This is great. So if we go back over here, you're going to see these things start to turn red. Yep. Look at little reds right there. And we're still inching our way to the 3-minute buys, which were called hours ago. But and if you think it takes a long time to get to a 1 minute or a 3-minute buy stop, try dailies. Oh, look, it went up and touched again. Yay. We might get a good night. 25 minutes open. Do not trade market open.
I am not.
Lions. What are we looking at? Down again, forming those buy stops again for us. See, they filled in again. 30-second buys. Look for a sell stop ES1. Hold on. Let me go over to SPX real quick. 30. What are we on? 10 seconds. 10 seconds sell to the SPX. Yep, there's a head clip. Yep, it went right below it. Now we're going to go to the 15 second. None yet. It is a 15-second buy stop, by the way, on all. Why is it so close? On all indices. It is also a 30-second buy stop on all indices, and there's a 1-minute buy stop on US 30. This thing is so great. This Uno reverse thing. It literally, you see what it's doing now, right? Goes down, forms our buys. Forms our buys. If it keeps going down, forms bigger buys. That's all it does. Buy stop 1 minute. SPX 500 and US 30. And is that orange line underneath? It is. So you have an orange line underneath right here. You can pop that right over there. And you can say it's going to go back to there. And there you go. Just sit there and wait. Are we in any rush? If it keeps going down, what the fuck? It's not gonna, but what the hell do we care? 3-minute buy. If it keeps going down, it doesn't cost anything. We just made hundreds and hundreds of pips. Everyone should have their profit taken in. And if it keeps going down for the next 15 minutes, we're going to have a nice open. We'll be able to play that open. And YM's the same thing. YM and US 30 3-minute buy stops back to the 3-minute blue line. We love those best of all because that's going with the flow. We have about 1,500 more pips to go up. And the best thing they can do, for instance, today or tomorrow, some kind of news thing, is drop this where all these turn into red. Maybe even we go over to the 15-minute reds, the 30-minute reds, 60-minute. See them all turn to like 60-minute reds. Then you can get right back in. Then you can play when the 1 minute. How do we know we hit the bottom when we have this thing? We hit the bottom when, say, it goes to the 60-minute. All these go down, right, to the red, 15-minute red. Then as soon as the 1 seconds flip and 3 out of the 5 of the 5 seconds, or 3 out of the 5 of the 10 seconds flip the green, then you start playing the lagging ones. Buy, and then it'll go around because they will flip. They'll come back. But that's how you know when you're at the bottom. Yay. Before I just had to kind of tell you guys and stuff, but not anymore. We're good. NAS. Well, they're all one. They already beat me to it. Damn darn thing. They're all 30-second and 1-minute buy stops. And we have a 3-minute buy stop on US 30. Let's see how that's looking. Oh, yeah, just gorgeous. Like I said, this is perfect. It's below our red line. Hell yeah, we're hearing some things going on now. Ding dong, baby. All the way up to the blue line on US 30, 3-minute. Same for YM1. Easy. It's a thing you don't care about that, but yeah. There we go. And then we'll hear those going off in a little bit. Let's see NAS. Not as good. Oh, NAS is already turning. 1-minute buy stop on NAS. NQ1, 1-minute buy stop on NQ1. SPX 500, 1-minute buy stop on SPX 500. ES1 is in the game. Buy stop ES1. Demo trade only. I'm not a financial advisor.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
NQ. Let's see what's going on. See if there's a. Why is NQ not upward? And these where they're supposed to be. So let's go take a look. 5-second range. 5-second sell stop and 100. 5-second sell stop to the blue line. I would never play these. NQ1. SPX sell stop to the blue line. SPX 5-second. ES1 is in the game. 5-second sell stop again. These short term little 1 second, 5-second sells I do not play. We're looking for the 1 minute. Like these are longer term. 30-second 1-minute buy stops, but they're longer than 5 seconds. So we'll go with that as a good thing. The learns we're on. Ricochet Abracadabra says Little Joe. BHS. Good morning, BHS. 67 and 16. 83 people watching on the 2 main channels. That's pretty good. We're hitting the 90 mark.
And we have just a few minutes to market open. About 19 minutes to market open. Do not play market open. Only demo trade if you're going to play market open. There's a lag on YouTube. There's even a lag on TikTok. Silver, silver, silver is doing something. Let's go to our silver. Nice. There we go. Oh, this is beautiful. Gold. Great news. Silver, 3 minute, beautiful buy. I called it. It just was up. Gold, 3 minute buy stop on gold. You actually have an opportunity to get into gold. Remember, I told you we need a pull down on gold. And now we have US 30. US 30 crossing. Let me see what US 30s do. Um, YM US 30 crossing. Hold on, let's see where we're at on those. Nice. And Q1 and NAS. All right, let's go back here. Gorgeous. Yep, there you are. 15-second buys, 30-second buys. Boop, boop. All going right. Green, 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 red, green, 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 red. Boom, that little pop right there. Back to the yellow, back to the orange line. All morning long. NAS, perfect. I think we have time on these. Okay, US 30. Follow it down if it goes down any further. This is just perfect. You're going to force me to do a trade.
I'm not forcing you to do it.
No, not you. I'm thinking of myself. Forced to do a trade.
They're all turning back to green.
Yeah. They'll keep farting around. What they're doing is hanging around these little things. I have a feeling it's going to be a big old monster push up at open, but we'll wait and see. I guess closer we get. This 3 minute is just crazy how it keeps. See how this is what you could do on like US 30. They turn into ATMs. They hit it once. You'd have got in off your orange line towards the blue line. How many times? How many times? They hit it again. How many times? Hit it again. How many times? So if you would have we zoom in really big and we come in over to here and we do this, every time you're supposed to enter in off the orange line, technically when it's below the thing, but whatever, people are greedy. If you took it here, well, first of all, you took the first one up, it would have been huge. Say you took it here on this candle, it would have went up to here, 10 pips. Then you took it again on the next candle, up 16 pips. Then, of course, we can't do it here. So you took it right here, and it would have went up to, well, just even the same candle, 10 pips, 15 pips, 21 pips. Then let's say you would have took it again over here on this one when it went up, right? Just a little, 6 pips. Then say you'd have got in it again here when it bounced off this one, 30, 35 pips. And it just turns into an AM. So it's just printing itself to the blue line over and over and over again. How many times did it do it? Well, one on the initial call I made, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's still a win, even though it dipped down. 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17. So you could have made money just like that. It just prints. Now, where are we going? Which one's crossing? Let's see, NQ1. Nice. We want this thing to drop like. Let me get this to the 5-second blue line. Yeah. Sell stop, unofficial, not taking the trade, NQ1 to the 5-second blue line. SPX to the 5-second blue line. ES1 to the 5-second blue line. NAS, ricochet back down to the 5-second blue line. Pink will come down. This gap will fill in. It will come back down to that blue line. Again, I don't take, there it is. There it was. Yeah. I don't take these trades, but that's what it's going to do. There it is. Again, the orange line isn't up above where it should be. It's just not a very good trade. I mean, it did it, but you'd have made like 2 pips, but yeah, nothing I like. YM, no. US 30 is much better for a sell. Let's go over to 1 second. Yeah, much better. You can do a 1 second sell if you want to the 10. Oh, I already hit it. To the 15-second blue line on US 30. Again, I don't take these sells. It's got to have to hook and come back up again. You better watch this one. Yeah, see, it's going back up. Told you you can't take it. This is another reason why you want the sniper. You can't do a sell when the pink, blue, and purple are already down low. You have to do the sell when the pink and purple are up high and the blue's down low. So I told you, I warned you, I warned you, I warned you. Yeah, you got to wait for this to hook back up, come back over, get back into it, like this one did right there. You'll see a space hopefully form. But again, I don't like the sells. We're just not doing it. All right, we're going to go back up to our gorgeous looking 3-minute buy stop again. I'm so stubborn. I can give 2 F's less. If this thing goes down for the next 2 hours, great. We'll get a better entry. But I am not doing a sell. I'm going to wait for these buys to flip, follow it on the way down, and just get a better entry now. And look at J&J pop up. How can market isn't open?
You can sell them pretty.
Oh, okay. J&J crossing. Oh, Johnson. Let's see what we called. J&J. Doesn't look like shit. What's, oh, I was my bad. Yep, there it is. 15-minute, 30-minute buy. I kind of remember calling out a buy. Yep, there it is. Yep, right to the 90-minute. Yep, past the 1 hour. Yep, there you go. Going to the 2 hour. There it is. Yay. Well, J&J. I love J&J. I made so much money on those options before they nailed me for day trading patterns. It's only in America. I keep telling you that. All right, let's go back to our little things here. We got 3 minutes. Let's see, 1 minute. Ooh, look at US 30 go. That is gorgeous. Wow, that's nice. We got a nice pullback on US 30. It's at open. I'm going to be calling. I'll be watching US 30 really closely for the buy. About 12 minutes to market open. This is really nice. If we could stay down a little bit longer, go a little bit farther down. I hope so. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is. How much further can we get down? Yeah, we have a little hook back down to that 1 minute. So that means it's showing on the 1 minute? Yeah. 30-second sell. What's US 30 second? Sell to the 30-second blue line, US 30. Oh, I fell right down. Let me see. Careful with that. Let it reset again. Let's see how the pink and the purple came up last time. It's going to come up again. Let it reset. I wouldn't take the sell. It's going to go down there. I just wouldn't take it right now. Just chill on that. Let me see if YM's any better. Negative. YM is not. Right. We have 10 seconds on these, though. Maybe we can get those better. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, though. Nope. 1 second. 1 second sell to the 10-second blue line on NAS. Again, I wouldn't take this trade. We're only setting up our buys for later on. But some people are hyper. All right. Wouldn't that be beautiful? You see all this turn red in here. That'd be great. We need 30 seconds. Line there. Fly into the 30. Never reset itself. But we don't care. We're not trading. NQ, US 30, NAS, NQ. Yeah. Yeah, you can trade these. Feel free. If you got balls of steel and don't mind losing a little, knock yourselves out. Sell stops 10 seconds, demo only, NAS, NQ1, SPX, and ES1. Wouldn't touch them with a 50-foot pole, but you guys do what you want. Let's see gold real quick. We got a minute, right? Want me to look at anything else there? Gold. All right, gold. Oh, look at our little buy stop. Oh, it's a 3 hour? How is gold a 3 hour buy stop? I don't remember calling that. But yeah, we needed to pull back. It is 30 seconds. See how good this is? 30-second safety trade sell to the blue line. Yep. Red, 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 green. Not the right time to enter. I wouldn't take that trade, by the way. Nope. 15 second. Nope. Nope. 5 second. Buy. Buy gold to the 5 second blue line. Absolutely. Gold's always a buy until further notice, until the daily flips. Yeah, it's going down. I don't care. Just be patient. Wait for that. Let me go back up here now. There it is. 3 minute buy stop. 3 minute buy stop gold. Love the trade. It'll kick in sometime later, whatever. I don't care, but it's going to definitely kick in. And we'll have some alerts going for that too. See how I can get up to 2,000 alerts. 5 minute. Nope, we're going to put it up there too. All right, nice. 3 minute, 5 minute buy stop of gold official. Love the trade. I know there's some sells going on currently. Good. Let gold go down. I hope it goes down to $100 an ounce.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial
I
advisor.
see for the silver and gold, these things, we're going to have one of these things made up. For the silver and gold. And for the crypto, these three, I think I told you that earlier, we're going to have this made up for the crypto. That when they see it. Then they're going to get their signal room included. So they'll have their crypto signal right here, and then they'll have the silver and gold right here. They won't get all the rest of the signal rooms like these, but they'll each get one signal room for gold and silver, and then for the cryptos. And that's what they'll get. INJ. And then, then that's where we're at. Where are we at? Oh, green again. So that gives us more opportunity for the 1 second buy on US 30. Gorgeous. 1 second buy stop on US 30. And you can't really play that other than the fact that you know that these are already flipped, and you can look and see this is going to hook down, this is going to come up, and then that'll cross, and this will come back up, and you'll see a little gap there fill in, and you'll see price action go up to there. But I mean, that's a tough one to code. That's a tough one to trade.
Right.
You're on a 1 second chart. By the time the signal goes out to somebody and they see it. Yeah. See, now that little movement is horseshoes and hand grenades. That's why they're called the H&H scanner back in the day. That movement up to there is good enough for me. So if you were to enter trade just down there, right there, and you went up to there, take out a pip or two, you'd have made a couple pips on that little shitty trade. Shitty straight over. Now we have a pink, so the purple's dropped down to join it. Pink will cross the purple. This gap will fill in. The green will come up. Hopefully this turns to red though first. Come on, come to red. Didn't do it. See it, then it hooked and came back up. Pink came up, crossed, filled in the gap, and then it came back up again. Again, that looks like shit. You're gonna say, well, that ain't nothing. There ain't no money there. Yeah, you're right. Except professional traders got their left nut to make that much right there. 3-4 pips right there. Make a pip or two in and out. You might make a pip. And on these ones for their futures, that's 1 pip is 10 ticks. So they made 10 ticks on that trade, 20 ticks on that trade, really. Oh, good. Flip. ES1, ES1. 5 second. I already hit it. ES1, 5 second. Come on. Ooh, don't know about that. SPX, no. 5 second buy. Yes, it's calling it. Damn thing. See? We called the buy stops so I can read them out. Damn, we're going to get replaced by a computer.
Yeah.
You guys don't need me no more. I'm all gone. I really still want all those 30 seconds to turn red before open or at open. This is what we're going to look for. I want to see a hard, especially on US 30. I want to see a hard drop like that. And then we'll call the buy on the way up. We want to see it drop. I want to see these red. Right. And oopsie, I almost did it right in here. I want to see that 30 seconds to drop down. God always doesn't do that, but you can't be greedy. We've been making money all morning long. I would like to go back to those signals and check a couple more of those signals out. Yeah, I would play, if you're going to play a sell, do the US 30 to the 30 second blue line. Let me see how far away we are. Yeah. 30 second sell stop to the blue line, US 30. You can play it if you want. Price action will come down to that blue line. This gap will fill in. Pink will cross purple just like it did here. This is a 30 second sell. I would never, but feel free. So that's a 30 second. Let me go to YM, make sure we're seeing this. Oh, we are. Yeah. YM is going to cross the 30 second blue line here any second, and I don't think we're going to see any of the others. I would just strictly wait for the 3 minute buy stops on US 30. Let me see, it's turning 5 minute. Almost. This is great. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm going to put in and watch. I'm not going to call these out because we're not going to drive Kim nuts, but you can see what I'm clicking on right here. We're going to really follow YM and US 30 at this open. If they keep dropping, I might put a demo only trade in.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Now, this is gorgeous. Go US 30. I don't know if we're going to get SPX and NAS a drop hard. I doubt it, but oh, let's see. There we go. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Any questions for market open from anybody on TikTok or YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, or X? Any questions? I usually have a lot more. 7s and 9s. Oopsie. See this? See 1 second. Watch it go. Oh, look at ES1. Look at it. ES1. There you go. I am one. Damn, they're just 1 second touchdown. And the 5 second cleared. 1 second, 5 second buys. You're in the money on YM1 and US 30. You're in the money on US 30 and YM1. And again, while that doesn't look like a lot of money, you would have got in on the orange line like this talk, and you'd have gone up to here, 25 tips. Times 2 for the YM1, you'd get 50 tips. Just saying. Oopsie. Nice. Beautiful. This is a buy stop again forming. How are we going to call it though? It's so early, isn't it? 2 minutes to market open. Nice. 2 minutes to market open. Do not play.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Do not play market open. If you're going to play market open, you got to get it in and out fast. If that's serious. Gold. Gold. That was a 3 minute. Yeah. Gold 3 minute buy stop made on there. 3 minute buy stop gold again. That's back. Let's I want to watch 2 of them. We'll watch them all right here. All right. Pull that out of the way. Buy stop, buy stop. NS is already too much money. NQ too much money. You can re-enter SPX buy, re-enter SPX buy stop off the 1 minute. You can re-enter the trade if you like. They're giving you free money again. Just sit back and wait for that trade. US 30. Holy shit, look at it drop. You go, you little US 30. You go, you go. Oh, the orange line is below. Orange line is below. Yeah, baby. Entry. Take profits. Take profit 2. Profit 3. Back here. So what is this one? SPX. Oh, SPX for the 3 minute blue line has been called out 3 hours and 3 minutes ago, and you've made 1, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many times you can't even count? Then you got to do ES1 again, over and over and over again. NAS right now, I told you to re-enter SPX. Didn't I just say that a few seconds ago? And for them to re-enter, yeah, you would have made money. There's your NAS. The one that's lagging is US3. I want to hear you another time. Look at them shoot up. Is this market open? Market open, market open. You're in the money on US1. You're in the money on SPX 500. You're in the money on NAS. You're in the money on NAS 100. Listen, listen to them all. Listen to them. My stuff on US 30 is so open to you all. You're whining. And look at them all go to the 3 minute blue line, 3 minute blue line. So, man, SPX might win. SPX for the win. Close enough. H and H. And
SPX for the win. ES1 close. NQ1 close enough. Look at look at US 30 going up. Everyone in profit on US 30. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Woo. Good morning, MC. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Look at that money being. We still have plenty of time to make even more money on US 30. Look at who called this out 3 hours ago? Who else? There you go. Regardless of the blue line, I told you all those clear. If you need to learn how to trade, go over to safetytrade.com. Buy the safety trade system. If I can do it, you can do it. If all my members can do it, you can do it. There it is, safetytrade.com. In the money, NAS beat does. NAS to the blue line first. Everyone better be thanking God, or I won't come on tomorrow. NQ1 to the blue line, NAS to the blue line, SPX close enough to the blue line. I think that's a touch. ES1 close enough to the blue line. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, look at US 30. Drop them. They are giving you free money. This is free money, not Friday, but Monday. This is buy, stop, buy. US 30. You're already into my look at US 30. I told you. Free money, free money, free money. Look at them. Look at them. Look at NAS rocket past the 3 minute. Holy shit. Wow. Even I'm impressed with myself. Thank you, God, for Little Joe. Thank you, God. Thank you, Kevin Bree. And please, Julia says, Miami Rock. Thank God. Look at it go up. Look at how much money you can take. I called it down there, Tara. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. We were somewhere around here, and you're back up here. You got 44 pips. Oh, my gosh. In a matter of seconds on that safe trade. Look at NAS go through the roof. NQ1 in the money all the way. SPX, ES, money, 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 money. Wow. Fantastic. Look at it. And you can go in again. You still have time to play any 1 second through 3 minute buys on US 30. YM1 cross. US 30. Shooting up. Look at him. Ding, ding, ding. You got to see the green. The candle didn't show because it was 3 minutes. The price action was way past. Look at US 30. Oh, they're giving you another entry again. They're dropping US 30 again. Take it. There's another free money. I can't even probably get my alert in before it happens. Here it is again. And that's it. And this is about as far as I trade. I'm going to leave you with the thought to take that US 30 money, go buy something nice for your home. Come over here, safetrade.com, buy system. You come over here. If I'm trading like this every morning, you guys can trade like this every morning. Not only was it 3 minutes called live, this 3 minute was called live 3 hours and 7 minutes ago. Told you, told you, told you, told you, told you. There you go. You're welcome. Anything before I go, guys? Wish thanking God. Mickey says, thank you, God, for putting me here. Yep, Mickey, thank you, God. Crash. Good morning, MC. Good morning, Keith. Ace, Bullet, thank you, God. Kevin, Keith, Miami Rocks. Yep. Thank God, thank God. All right, guys. That was a fun morning of 3 hours of nothing. Did we have a loss? We might have had a loss on that one symbol stock, but I was reading the wrong stock. All right, it's going to go up. You have US 30 going to the 3 minute blue line. I told you all the earlier calls. I told you not to take any sells. See, if they'd have been in those sells on those smaller patterns, if I take hit, good luck. We would have never honored their top. They'd have lost money. So listen to me when I tell you that. Look. There it is. Boom. US 30 blue line. Woo! And we called it out when everyone else was saying sell, when it was somewhere. Baby, 80, 90, 100 pips. Thank you, God. Wow. Easy money. You can get back in again. It's right there. I'm going to do it again. Going to go right back up to that line. But I'm done. We're out of here. Anything else? All right, cool. Anything on TikTok before I run, TikTokers? Anything before I run? Link verification code. My deposit was in there. Cool. Trading. Look at my alerts that come through trading. Cash out successful trading. The Weevil beneficiary. Miscellaneous trading view realtor.com. Orlando, my sniper. Katie, Uber receipts, Realtor, Webull, TradingView, 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 TradingView. Look at them all, TradingView, Trading. All right, guys, on TikTok, I'm going to run. YouTubers, any questions before I go on YouTube? I'm going to stay a few minutes on YouTube. Any? US 30 again. They're giving you free money on US 30. You can re-enter. All right. See you on TikTok. God bless y'all. Thanks for being here. Done. That's out of here. Is that no? Yeah. Cares like I'm out of here. All right. All done, guys. Talk to y'all later. God bless. I gotta mute this thing first, though. And we